Yo! What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and I have missed watching our New York Knicks play basketball. I know it's just been a couple of days that they haven't played, but I still have the bad taste in my mouth from the double-digit loss that the New York Knicks suffered against the Boston Celtics. You know when you take a bad loss, kind of like Patrick Seaman did to me in one-on-one? If you're a real winner and you're really one of them ones, you just want to get right back out there and get back to the competition, and that's how I'm feeling right now with our New York Knicks. I am over the loss only a little bit, still kind of bothering me a little bit, but I'm ready to get back on the court. I'm ready to get back in the win column because the Knicks, they really cannot afford to stack up many more losses the rest of this season. The race in the Eastern Conference is extremely tight, and when you're playing a team like the Detroit Pistons, who, let's be honest, are competing to be one of the worst NBA teams of all time, you need to handle business, and you need to walk out of Madison Square Garden tonight with a win, and preferably Jalen Brunson does not play in the fourth quarter. Prior to the trade for Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks, I used to say this is a game where Ryan Arcidiacono needs to be closing the game. Sadly, my man Arch is no longer on this team. So I better see Deuce McBride running the show with the last 4 minutes in the game, and Jalen Brunson had the towel over his neck, getting ready to roll for the rest of the games this week, as the Knicks do have 4 ball games this week. We'll be live on this channel for every single one of them. So if you haven't yet, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and let's go Knicks. I do feel good about this, though. We've got our good luck charm, Jeffrey Cooper,
Let's go,
in the
Knicks.
building. Technically not undefeated anymore, but I feel like there was a chain. It was an unfair game that you did last time because it was 1 versus your basketball team,
yes,
and 2, no Jalen Brunson, no OG, no Julius Randle, no Mitchell Robinson,
Doesn't count.
no Dante DiVincenzo. And the Knicks didn't have Bojan or Alec Burks. So I am still going to say that producer Coop is undefeated this season as the producer of this show.
Yeah, that was a Mickey Mouse watch party, if we're being honest with you. I mean, it was the couple games before the All-Star break. Knicks all hurt.
I think it was the day of the trade deadline.
It was, yes.
Day of the trade deadline.
February 8th.
Brunson didn't get to play against his old team. How about a win tonight against the Detroit basketball Pistons?
Yeah, they need a win. I mean, the Knicks really do need a win, and they should get one. We'll see what happens. It's a revenge game for Mr. Fournier and Quentin Grimes, who I'm sure we'll get to here in a bit. But the Knicks need to win games and take care of business against inferior teams.
And when you look at the upcoming schedule, like these are the type of games that you want to win so you can kind of give yourself a little bit of cushion for if you do lose to a more of really an opponent.
Yes.
I mean, you get to play the New Orleans Pelicans tomorrow. Reports are coming out that Zion Williamson, CJ McCollum, and Brandon Ingram are all going to be on the injury report, so maybe get a little easy one there. But then you got the Warriors, Cavs, Hawks, who are no slouch. You've really struggled against the Orlando Magic. Then back-to-back games against the Philadelphia 76ers. Always tough to beat a team twice in a row. More than that, it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a week and a half. Then you get an easy game versus the Blazers. But then it's right back to it. Kings, Warriors, Nuggets. And an easy game versus the Nets and Pistons. And then you get a tough game where it's going to be a lot of emotions against the Raptors. Easy game versus the Spurs. Then a tough game versus the Thunder. Tough game versus the Heat. Tough game versus the Kings. Easy versus the Bulls. Tough versus the Bucks. Easy versus the Bulls. Tough versus the Celtics. Easy versus the Nets and easy versus the Bulls. So you do not have an easy schedule the rest of the way. And Coop, one thing that I've been kind of saying on this channel is the Knicks need to find a way to avoid that 4 and 5 seed.
Yep.
Not because of who you're playing in the first round, but if I'm trying to make life easier on myself, I don't want to have to play the Boston Celtics until the conference finals.
Absolutely. You want to be in that 3 seed ideally if you're the Knicks so you can avoid them. And because I think the Knicks do match up favorably against Cleveland in the second round. We saw that last year too. Cleveland basically has the same team. They added like Max Strus, but that's really it. Yeah, if you're the Knicks, you really want to get that 3 seed. You get home court in the first round. Then if Cleveland wins, you have a favorable matchup there to try to get to the Celtics in the conference finals.
And then if you play the Boston Celtics in the conference finals, 1, it's going to be the most electric arena in the NBA. 2, all the pressure is on the Celtics, and the Knicks will be having a much more healthy roster.
Can I give a crazy hot take?
I would love to hear a crazy hot take from you right now.
Would the Knicks have the best player in that series?
All I'm going to say is...
That's all I'm going to say.
If you look up the stats, I would never say this. I would never say Jalen Brunson is better than Jason Tatum, but he's quite literally better than him in every single statistical category this season. Numbers, they don't lie.
Men lie and women lie.
Men lie, women lie. Numbers, they're just the numbers. Joey DeLuca, we appreciate the super chat. We'll pop that up on screen in a second. But first, I got to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Prize Picks. Look, football season may be over with, but you playing Prize Picks should A, get started now, and B, continue if you already are playing. You can play so much more than just the NFL and college football, NBA, NHL, college basketball. The tournament is right around the corner, and you can put yourself in a spot to win big money, especially if you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use the promo code CLNS. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. Prize Picks is daily fantasy sports made easy, and it's very, very exciting. The lineup that I'm rolling with tonight, I went with a little revenge lineup for both teams. There's something about just playing the team that pretty much told you weren't good enough to be here. That mainly applies for Grimes. A little bit different story for Bogdanovich, but I still think he's going to be motivated to play well against the Detroit Pistons. I'll go with more on his points, rebounds, and assists, which was set at 17 by Prize Picks. I think Quentin Grimes is going to be looking to show some people in the Knicks front office that they made a mistake. I'm going to go with more on his points and rebounds. You can roll with my picks or fade my picks, but I kindly ask if you're going to play daily fantasy sports, you do it with our proud sponsor, Prize Picks, prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. We got 140 people in the building and only 31 likes. Those are rookie numbers. Get those numbers up. Hit the thumbs up icon. Let's go. Shout out to Joey DeLuca coming in with $1 super chat. Joey, you're here every show. You're always showing love. And for that, I'll always have your back. I'll always show you love. Shout out to you, Joey. Thanks for being a real one. And how about a dub tonight? How about a dub for the New York Knicks for Joey Dub Luca? Let's go. My man William Burton in the building said, what up, Marsh? F. Rolly. Hey. It's kind of like it's a term of endearment. Is that a phrase? Term of endearment?
That's definitely a phrase.
That's
and
a phrase.
It is true because it is F. Rolly season always.
Yeah, like it's like if you grow up in the Northeast, like if someone tells you to go F yourself, that's a term of endearment. I wouldn't tell someone to go fuck themselves if I didn't actually like them.
No doubt about it.
I'm kidding, I would. But if I do say that,
Except
that means
that guy at the bar on Friday.
Yeah, he was pissing me off.
No, I don't blame you.
There was something about that guy's face that was just pissing me off.
He needed to be punched.
He walked in like he was just so cool, and
no doubt, the hands were heavy.
He was a D-bag. He really was.
He was.
I don't know. Tequila was flowing. Maybe Marsh was feeling a certain type of way. My guy, Mr. Smokin' 43, a first-time super chatter. Shout out to him. Says, what's up, Marshall? Let's go, Knicks Eastern Conference. You got an Eastern Conference showdown today. You need to take advantage of an opportunity where you pretty much can chalk up a free win. Nothing's free in the NBA, but this is about as close as it gets.
Yeah, I mean, they got to win this ball game, man. The Pistons are awful. They're just a bad team. Yeah, Quentin Grimes will be motivated to play, but Quentin Grimes alone shouldn't be enough for the Pistons to win.
What do you think is the line in this game?
I bet it's pretty big.
I just looked at it.
I bet it's Knicks 9.5.
Knicks minus 11.
11, okay.
So Vegas is predicting a blowout. Hopefully the Knicks can make that happen. But Coop, first-time super chatter for Mr. Smokin' 43. My man, first-time super chatter. Shout out to him. A real one in the building. Mr. Smokin' said, what up, Coop?
What up, Mr. Smokin'?
Brian Ackerley in the building. What up? 4K Anthony holding it down for the real ones. Roof. My man, my boy Coop in Marsh. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody. Shane in the chat says, Kool-Aid spit and spilled all over the keyboard. Did you say Brunson is better than Tatum? No, we didn't say that.
Didn't say that.
But he can absolutely outplay him in a series.
Absolutely.
I mean, anything could happen. I bet, Shane, you were the same guy that said that Jalen Brunson couldn't outplay Donovan Mitchell in a series. And then probably said that he couldn't outplay Jimmy Butler. But if I do remember correctly, he did both of those.
He did do that.
Okay.
I did also see Jalen Brunson basically save the Mavericks season 2 years ago in the playoffs.
There's something about when the weather gets warm outside and you're still playing basketball inside a gym. The dude with the braids, the lefty out of Villanova, number 11, he just turns it up a notch.
He does, man. Plain and simple. I'm not saying he's better than Jason Tatum.
No one
That's not
said
what
that.
I'm saying.
No one said that.
That's not what I'm saying.
But he could be for 2 weeks.
Maybe.
He could be. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up icon. 150 people watching. Not even 50 likes. Can we get to 75 likes? Please hit the thumbs up icon before I have Brett Scott come in here and chew me out. Just like he did someone else. We do have some deals going on for today's show. We're getting to the end of February, which means our February-long raffle will be closing here shortly. You don't have many more opportunities to enter the raffle. I have to look up what the date is. It's February 26th. The Knicks play tomorrow, and then they play Thursday, I think.
February ends on Thursday.
So you have 3 games left. If you want to buy a ticket into our raffle for this signed Jalen Brunson photo, every $10 super chat you send in during the month of February will net you 1 ticket. If you send in a $50 super chat, you are entered into our bang contest. Whoever is the bang god, whoever bangs the most this month, will win themselves a custom New York Knicks Now jersey. We'll send that to you. As always, if you send in a $100 super chat, you get your name on the ball. And Coop, as you know, and everybody knows, I did beat Patrick Seatman in one-on-one this past weekend.
I watched.
And we said, if we got to $1,000 on the stream versus the Boston Celtics, we would do a rematch. We did not get there. It was a little bit of a blowout. People were not all that interested.
No doubt.
So I'm going to extend the deal, and I'm going to do something a little bit different. Once we get to $1,000, and we'll carry over from every single game until we get there. Last stream, we did $322 in super chats. Once we get to $1,000, I will give Patrick Seatman a rematch. I've been hesitant
he
to give him a
doesn't deserve
rematch.
it.
I want him to go to sleep a couple of nights and him be like, holy shit, I lost to Marshall.
No, I think he's definitely losing sleep over it, and he should.
All I'm going to say is Patrick Seatman was scheduled to work today.
He had to take the day off.
It's the first time he saw everybody in the office since I beat him in one-on-one.
No doubt.
Did not show up to work today.
Where was he?
I don't know. I know this. If I lost to Patrick Seatman, I would show up to work. I'm not scared.
No, you face the music.
Face the music. But yes, once we get to $100 in super chats, we'll carry it over from game to game. We will do a rematch. This is our bang leaderboard for the month of February. William Burton leading the way. He's up 3 games right now with 3 games to go. Will William Burton hold on to the top spot as the bang winner for the month of February? Bobby Alexander, a.k.a. Rob Rodriguez, right behind him. You know, he could always change that in a matter of seconds. And you got J10, Queenie, and Nick Davidov all tied in the 3rd spot. They have banged 4 times this month. Jaden coming in with a super chat. What's up, my man? Appreciate you supporting the channel. Can't let Fournier have a Celtics-like revenge game. Coop, a guy like Fournier, who in his first season with the Knicks had some pretty big highs. I mean,
yes,
first game against the Celtics where we had the Bing Bog video and Boston. That one, yeah, that was because Fournier went crazy. Then later that season, Fournier set the single-season record for most three-pointers made in a year. And the very next season, he was benched, and he was benched for another year. How motivated do you think he's going to be tonight?
He's very motivated. I don't know if you saw this clip, but like right after he got traded, he was being asked about the trade and asked about his new digs in Detroit, and he was like, "Man, I'm just happy to be out of New York." So I think he's excited for this game. And they're in the Garden, so he's coming back. I can see Fournier getting some run here, and I bet this is a game where Fournier is just not passing the rock, and he is jacking up everything.
I was looking for his totals on Prize Picks. They're not even listed. So I'm sure that means they don't even know where to set his number. I don't even know how often, how much he's playing with the Pistons.
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't surprise me if Monty Williams put him in here because Monty has feel for the game.
Monty's got feel.
He's got feel for the game. His team stinks, but he does have feel for the game.
Is he highest paid coach in the league?
No longer.
No longer?
Greg Popovich got extended.
And Kerr.
Steve Kerr got extended.
Okay.
He reset the market, though.
Is he a good coach?
He is a good coach.
Okay.
I think this is the wrong fit for him.
And what is crazy, a lot of people would say this was the perfect fit for him.
Yeah.
To try to rebuild a franchise, try to get it back on track with a lot of young talent, and it just...
It's been bad, man. I mean, they lost, 26 in a row or something like that?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Fournier has played in 4 games for the Pistons. He's averaging 21.5 minutes per game. He is shooting 47% from 3 on 4 threes a night. You know what's crazy, Coop? He was shooting 13% from 3 with the Knicks.
He didn't even,
he didn't even open his eyes when he shot.
Was it 10 attempts for the Knicks?
He shot 5 attempts per game. With the Knicks, he played 3 games, so 15 attempts.
15 attempts.
So what did he shoot? 2 for 15?
Sounds about right.
I'm glad he's off this team. That guy stinks. Jets Country Ball coming in with a super chat. Says, this is a trap game. I can feel it. I don't believe in trap games.
I do. I don't believe in trap games against the Detroit Pistons.
When you say something is a trap game, you are giving these multi-million-dollar athletes a excuse to fall back on 100%. If they aren't prepared enough.
100%.
That's not a trap game. That is them not being ready to play.
And the Knicks better be ready to play against the freaking Detroit
And
Pistons.
At this point, we're not a young team anymore. Still have young players. Still have a long window to win in this league. But you talk about the starting lineup. Jalen Brunson is a vet. DiVincenzo is a vet. Josh Hart is a vet. Precious Achiuwa, at this point, he's a vet. Isaiah Hartenstein is a vet. Bojan is a vet. Alec Burks is a vet. You don't have many young players, and vets should be ready to play in a game like this.
They should be.
How about you come out and get the freaking job done? Let's go. FGC Hitman says, these are the good guy Pistons, not the bad boy Pistons.
Correct.
Good guy.
The good guy Pistons. I don't even know if they're the good guy Pistons. They're just ass, dude.
They're bad.
They're really bad.
I do believe in Cade Cunningham as a player, though.
I like Cade a lot. He's not a 1. But I do like him a lot. I think he has a lot of qualities that you can use in a franchise point guard.
Yeah. Just hasn't really played all that much.
No, he got hurt at the beginning of last season and missed the whole year. And he's played a decent amount this year, but there's just not a lot around him, man. And what they did wrong in Detroit was they messed with Jaden Ivey. They weren't really playing him to start the season, but they were playing Killian Hayes over Ivey. And then they finally released Hayes, and now Ivy's playing a lot more. Former future Knick, by the way.
Yeah, I just don't even know if, like my brain in my head, it tells me that a backcourt of Ivy and Cunningham does not complement each other. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, Ivy's more of a scorer, and Cade is more of a do-it-all kind of guy, so I could see them kind of getting in the way. They're both not great shooters, so the floor spacing doesn't really work.
And, if I am building a team and I have a 6'7" point guard, I want a 6'8" 2 guard that's long. And I just want to be known as a big, long team that can be disruptive on the defensive end.
Yeah.
You throw in Ivy, there's a lot of pros to his game. I was a huge fan of him coming out. The guy gets downhill. He is explosive as anybody in this league. He's 1 dribble and 2 steps away from the three-point line to get into the rim at any possession. But I want the ball in Cade's hands, and I want the ball in Ivy's hands. I don't want really Ivy playing off ball in this situation, but I don't know. There's a reason that they have won 8 games. Jinx of all jinxes right here. Madison's MSG just said the Knicks have won 13 games in a row versus the Pistons. I'm officially worried. I'm officially worried.
Well, remember the last time it was during the big losing streak, and me and you did that, and they won the game by 6.
This team just is going to kill me. The Knicks are 22-2 this year against teams under 500.
MSG is doing their best part to try to F the Knicks.
Yeah, and the only reason they have a loss in one of those games is because the freaking refs screwed the New York Knicks against the Houston Rockets. When are we going to get word on the Well, when are we going to get word on this protest?
That's ridiculous.
How long does it take to figure out that, hey, we fucked them over and should probably give them the benefit of the doubt?
I think the longer that it goes on, though, the better it is for the Knicks.
I do too. The longer that this draws out, there's somebody inside. I don't know where they are. I'm going to say Secaucus somewhere. There's someone with a brain and some common sense pitching that they should play this.
They're in the Manhattan office.
How electric, Coop, would it be? A 5-minute overtime.
It would be awesome. I just don't know when it would happen. Last day of the season?
Yeah.
I don't know when both teams have an off day and they could logistically get to Houston to do this.
Isn't there that week and a half break from the last game of the season to the playoffs now because you do the play-in?
There's a full week.
Full week?
There's a full week.
Schedule up a back-to-back. We'll meet them in Houston and roll the ball out and let Brunson play all 5 minutes and cook.
I bet that's what they do. if it's needed. Like,
Yeah.
what if the Knicks miss by half a game, or they miss?
What if they're one win out of the 3 spot?
Exactly. And I wonder if they need that win, and the protest is won, they would replay it. But if they don't need it, they won't redo it.
That's fair. That's the most I can ask. They're not going to do it, though. They're going to tell
They
us.
should, though. They should
It'd
win.
be the most
I'm
watched-
coming from an unbiased opinion. They absolutely should win the protest.
Probably get the most ratings of any regular season NBA game this year. Put that piece on ESPN ABC at 2:30 and let's go.
It might. That'd be something.
Oh, my goodness. FGC Hitman, appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for showing some love. Shout out to John17, says, what's the score? We're still in pregame. Game is not started.
Pregame, brother.
So I'm not even going to say the score is 0-0. We haven't started.
No score.
No score. Levi's the best, says people are saying it was a foul, and the whole ref staff is saying it's not. Exactly. Anyone that says it's a foul,
they're lying.
they're just
actually
misinformed.
lying.
Yeah, they are lying.
Like, the last 2-minute report said it was a foul. The ref who called it admitted it was a foul.
Can't believe we got screwed
It
like
was
that.
a joke.
Carl in the building. CJB Baptiste, what up, bruh? Mr. Smokin says, Marshall and Coop, you think fully healthy and Julius Randle 75%, we can win a championship this year? Randle's going to need to be 100% if you're going to want to win the chip. You're going to need all players on this team to be 100% healthy.
You also have to tell me, is Randle showing up in the playoffs?
Yeah, are we getting regular season Randle or are we getting postseason Randle?
It depends. If you're getting postseason Randle, the Knicks will not win a title.
I've tried to stay away from the playoff talk with Randle because it is obvious that the Knicks do miss him right now, and they are better when he is playing.
I mean, it is proven over the last 3 seasons he's a top 20 NBA player in the regular season.
That is a fact at this point. You don't get 2 All-NBA selections if not. My question is this. Can the Knicks – what's better? And I think I know the answer to this, and I don't even think I'm asking a fair question here. Would you rather have Randle play and be bad or not play? I think
Not
the
play.
lineup of Mitchell Robinson, OG, Bojan Bogdanovic, Dante DiVincenzo, and Jalen Brunson, I think that gives you a fighter's chance.
I agree with that, man. I mean, that's a 1 through 5 switchable lineup, and that's
Shooters everywhere outside
that's
the 5.
firepower, man.
People are saying play and be bad. Some people are not play. I would rather him not play than be bad and play. Because I think
Yes. If it's a repeat performance of last year, you cannot have it. Can't have it.
Look, and I think that, like, for a guy that's entering the postseason for the 3rd time with a lot of pressure and expectations on him, having to now battle back from another injury, he's kind of almost in a lose-lose situation with a 5% chance of being a hero.
Yep.
Like, it stinks for him. I truly do feel bad for him because he does play hard, man, and he works his butt off. He puts a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this thing. And the Knicks need him to be healthy. And when he is healthy,
I'm rooting for Julius. I want him to be great in the playoffs.
we all are. Like, I want to come on this show and say I was wrong about Julius Randle in the playoffs. Because if that happens, that means you're in the Eastern Conference Finals and competing for a championship. I just don't know if he could do it. I don't know.
We're great.
Thumbs up?
We'll do. Playing the Pistons.
Can we get everyone to type F barefoot in the chat?
F-foot.
F foot in the chat. Let's go. Some people,
Damn,
man.
she just flipped you off, too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
F it. F it. F the Celtics. I freaking hate those dudes.
Jason Tatum is an absolute...
Nobody hangs more banners
Oh my
in
God.
February than the Boston Celtics.
The Jason Tatum propaganda right now on NBA social media is nothing short of disgusting.
If the Celtics replaced Jason Tatum with, your league average player, they would still be the number 1 or number 2 seed in the East.
Absolutely.
They're the best lineup in the league.
You could put... I was about to say something crazy. If you put an average replacement player in place of Tatum, they still win 55 games.
Agreed. Oh, Lordy. We got some Detroit Pistons fans.
I don't know what this is.
At 6'3", John
Phillips.
The Prince of the Palace.
My man, Jay Creetma.
From the University of Kentucky, Tayshaun Prince.
What?
From Virginia Union
University.
Yeah. Wallace.
I love it. Jake Reitma, everyone.
I, for some reason, don't have a great feeling about this game.
Oh, the Pistons are a joke and embarrassment. They belong in the G League. So the last time we were relevant was 2004 when Mason was doing the starting line.
If the Detroit Pistons play G League Ignite at full strength in a 7-game series, who wins?
The Pistons in 3.
I agree. They're not that bad.
Ignite is 11-21 in the G League.
A player that I want everyone to keep their eyes on in the G League. He may be the number 1 overall pick in 2025, and no one's talking about him. His name is Dink Pate. Dink Pate. I covered him when I covered high school basketball here. He was a 6'7" freshman point guard. He is now in the G League. He's not even a senior in high school.
Dink
Pate. He's now 6'9", and he plays point guard.
I saw a couple places release their 2025 big boards, and
I wonder if my guy was on there. Was it Javoni?
Yes, I believe it was. Dink Pate. Ron Harper's kid's going to be in that draft. You have a bunch of talented players. Trey Johnson's going to be in that draft.
Let me see if they have my boy Dink Pate in this one.
Cooper Flagg is going number 1.
He's got Dink Pate going 36. He is going to be so much better than that.
Cooper Flagg is your number 1 player in 25. That guy.
Yeah, you're right. Cooper Flagg will go number 1. But I'm telling you, is there another Toppin brother that plays at New Mexico? Because in this mock draft, the New York Knicks are selecting JT Toppin. I don't ever want to pick another Toppin.
There can't be another Toppin.
They stink.
I'm looking it up.
It doesn't look like Obi or he's from Dallas.
Oh, then he definitely is not.
Okay.
He does not look like Obi and Jacob.
No. Remember the name, Dink Pate. Am I biased? Yes, because we interviewed him. We always chop it up on social media. He is a dog. D-I-N-K Pate. Dink Pate. Keep your eyes on him. He is going to be a stud in this league, and he's a guy that's flying under the radar right now, but he's going to make some noise in the NBA when he does get there.
Dink Pate.
Dink Pate.
What high school did he go to?
South Oak Cliff.
Nice.
And then he went to a prep school his sophomore year. And then after his sophomore year, which is now is his junior year, he is in the G League Ignite. So he did not do his last 2 years of high school. We keep on getting disconnected from the chat. Is the stream connection good? Bad, good, bad, good. I just got signed out of the Wi-Fi here at work, so that's not good. We are getting close to tip-off. We're about 10 or so minutes away. 300 people watching. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up icon. If you have hit the thumbs up icon, give me an F Detroit basketball in the chat. Let's go.
F Detroit.
Detroit. I call it Detroit. People from there, they'll call it Detroit. And now I've started to say Detroit because frickin' Reetma over there.
It's Detroit. Julian Alexander will get in there F Detroits. Steve Chandler says F the D. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean exactly by that, Steve Chandler?
David M. Poot, John Pettit, all getting in there F Detroits.
I have to go through a double verification here to sign back into Gmail. And
we love that.
I don't know if I know my password. Oh, we're in there.
Eric Drumpf.
Eric Drumpf in the building. What up, Eric?
What up, you Drumpf?
Eric Drumpf. Eric Drumpf, were you surprised that I beat Seeps in one-on-one? A lot of people in the pre-show process were expecting Seeps to blow me out.
I went to Griggs yesterday, and I walked by the scene of the crime, and I almost wanted to take a picture and send it to Seeps.
Did you see the outlined body in chalk? Because there was a dead body.
That was Seeps.
That was Seeps.
Yeah.
That was Seeps. Poot says Detroit. BX banging. NY repping. In the building. What up, Luca? What's up? Levi's the best. Julian Bax Cruz. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. My guy, Eric Trump, coming in with a $20 super chat. Shout out to Eric Trump. Says, let's go, Knicks. Knicks greater than the piss pots. If you want a Knicks win, hit the like.
True.
If you want the piss pots to lose, hit the like. If you saw Marsh give Seeps a stomping felt by all ball sacks, hit the like. Knicks till I die. Still, F roll.
Word to my mother.
Eric Trump.
Dude, he always comes in with the heat like that. It's crazy.
I want to
look forward to
propose that Eric Trump sends me motivational texts in the morning every day.
I like that.
So I can wake up, read something like this, and go attack the day.
I'm in.
I need something like that in my life. Sometimes I lack a little motivation, but if I woke up to a text like this every day, holy shit, the amount of stuff that I would get done is incredible.
We'd get 6 VODs a day done.
I don't want to do that. My man Eric Trump, you want to toss me that little tequila bottle so I can shout up for my guy E. Trump for coming with a $20 super chat. We got 315 people watching. Hit the thumbs up icon. We are just moments away from tip-off at the Garden as the New York Knicks are taking on the Detroit Pistons. Let's ride, let's ride. Larry T. from Harlem says F the Piss Pots and still F Rolly. The Piss Pots is a good one. I like that. William Burton says, I was rooting for you, Marsh. There were sadly real ones that wanted me to lose. It is what it is.
Then they weren't real ones.
No. Oh, that's good stuff. Nick Davidov in the building. What up, Davidov? Are you at the game, Davidov? Let's go. Eye emojis in the chat for the real one. What up, what up, what up?
Davidov.
My favorite part about the one-on-one game was the last bucket, obviously, when I won. But as I'm hitting the jab step and I'm holding the ball right here, because I was about to just put it on the deck one time and rise up, I see Seeps go to wipe his face. And as he's wiping his face, I rise up, hand down, man down, bucket.
You reach, I teach, young blood.
You reach, I teach, young blood. Exactly. Brian says you were gassed for 2 days. I wasn't even tired.
Not at all.
God, I was exhausted. I was exhausted, man. I was having to sit in a chair. Seeps was a good player, but just wasn't the best player that day. Davidov says he's at the game. Have some fun, man. Talk some noise to the Detroit Pistons. I'm sure you're sitting courtside as usual. Shout out to you. 4K Anthony says I will never switch up on Marsh. A1 since day one. My man, my man. As we got this one rolling in. 3-point goal. Nick Davidov. Bang! Nick Davidov with a $50 super chat to get things rolling. Everybody drop an eye emoji in the chat. Show the realest one some love. Let's go, Knicks! Nick
Davidov moves into third in the bang competition.
Nick Davidov is up to third in the bang competition. Yeah, I think he's up to 5.
He is up to 5. Here is the updated leaderboard.
Updated leaderboard. William Burton still holds the lead. Rob Rodriguez sticking around in second. And then Nick Davidov leapfrogs Queenie and then leapfrogs J10. And Nick Davidov is within striking distance of being the bang god for the month of February. Reminder, whoever sends in the most $50 super chats this month, we are going to send you a custom New York Knicks Now jersey, as well as some New York Knicks swag as well. Oh! 3-point goal! Nick Davidov! Bang! Nick Davidov with back-to-back $50 super chats trying to climb up the ladder of the leaderboard. And then we got a 3-point goal. William Burton. Bang! William Burton says, give me my jersey. We've got a bang-off going on right now between Davidov and William Burton.
I love banging.
It's the month of February. It's the month of bang. Everybody does it. The thing about this month that's a little bit different, you get an extra day of bangage if you want.
You do. Leap year.
A little leap year.
Also, speaking of leap year,
I think I know where you're going with this.
You know exactly where I'm going.
Unbelievable.
Another reason to hate him.
Another reason to hate Tyrese Halliburton.
Absolutely.
He's born on February 29th.
He's 5 years old.
He's a plant.
Oh!
3-point point goal. Nick Davidov. Bang! Nick Davidov is coming for first place to be the bang god.
That's
of
7
February.
for Davidov.
So we got William Burton at 10.
10.
Nick Davidov at 7.
7.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
As RTY Gamer coming in with a $20
And
super.
a 50.
Oh! 3-point goal. RTY Gamer. Bang! Oh my goodness. It is crazy right now in the chat. Bang, bang,
Let's go.
bang.
Let's go.
Oh my
There's no way the Knicks
goodness.
are losing this ball game.
There is no way the Knicks are losing this ball game. RTY Gamer coming in
Let's fucking
with the
go.
$50 super chat. Right after he sent in a $20 super
Which
chat.
said,
Just watch the Seats Marsh 1v1. Marsh was cooking. It took me a while to get the stove going.
That's okay.
I hadn't hopped in the kitchen in a couple of months. But once I got my breath down, once I got my feel for the court and where I was at.
You were in your Duffy.
I was in my Duffy. Oh! 3-point goal. William Burton. Bang! Bang! A double bang from William Burton. Are you kidding me?
Are you shitting me?
William Burton says, I am the bang
He
god.
said, I run this shit.
Oh. William Burton. He said, he's got to be at the top.
Are we getting to the 1v1 rematch?
We are very, very close to getting to the 1v1 rematch, me versus Seats.
375 away.
Is that what we're at?
Yes.
We are $375 away from me rematching Seeps. Does not have to be tonight. It's just once we get there, the totals will roll over until we do. I believe William Burton is up to 12 on the bangs.
That is correct.
William Burton is up to 12. Nick Davidov was right there. And then William Burton says, I'm holding out.
All I'm saying is, it's my birthday tomorrow if y'all want to get wild.
It is producer Coop's birthday tomorrow. We do have tequila.
If you're trying to get wild.
If we're trying to do it, we could do it. It may be a back-to-back. We may be playing hoops tonight, but we got the Pistons. We're not playing big minutes in the fourth. I had this shot poured up for Eric Drumpf. It's only right that I do it. Let's go.
Shout out E. Drumpf. I'll take a shot myself if I can reach my shot glass.
Holy effing shit. That was
crazy.
One after another, after another, after another. I do want to...
Shout out to all of you.
Shout out. You guys are the freaking best, man. Seriously, that's why this is the #1 channel on YouTube that covers the Knicks. No community is stronger. No community is tighter. And I truly do believe that this is a spot where, which is something I wanted to build, a spot where all Knicks fans can hang out, make friends, and enjoy watching Knicks games together. RTY Gamer, you sent in a 50, and then you sent in a 20. If you send in $30 more, RTY Gamer,
you're on the basket.
We're going to add you to the Knicks Now Hall of Fame. It's usually a singular $100 super chat, but if you get up to $100 tonight, we're going to add you to the ball, my man, because you have been a Knicks Now real one all year long. $100 super chat or $100 in a show will get you on the ball. As Noah Turner says, happy birthday, Coop. As always, he says, go Mavs. I'm not saying
Go Mavs.
Noah Turner. Shout out to him.
Shout out to Noah. He's an avid watcher of Mavericks Today.
I was going to say, I remember him tuning in for when the Knicks last played the Mavs.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to him. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. This show is already going crazy. This is the type of juice that you got to bring when you're playing the Pistons.
You have to manufacture juice, man.
You manufacture
no doubt about it.
Juice.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Noah.
Shout out to Noah. Shout out to everybody. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up icon. Over 400 people watching.
It's basketball time.
As we are underway at the Garden, Detroit will start with the ball. It'll be Jaden Ivey. He'll have it. Then he'll throw it into the corner, and they're going to say out of bounds, Detroit. Who's that?
Simone Fontecchio.
Fontecchio. I like to call him Fontecchio, but it's
Fontecchio.
Fontecchio. He catches the pass, and his foot goes backwards, and he steps out of bounds. Knicks ball going the other way. It's Brunson, Chenzo, Hartenstein, Achua, and Hart on the floor for the blue and orange. Brunson has it left wing, gets a screen from Hartenstein. He rolls, then he kicks it to Josh Hart in the corner who drives. His floater no good. Rebound though by Achua. He goes up with it and gets it to go. Achua paints the scoreboard first for the New York Knicks. Here they come quickly. Ivey has it left side, guarded by Brunson. Gets into the lane, kicks it to Cunningham. He'll launch, and he'll connect from downtown. Cade Cunningham, one of the best young players in this league, knocks down his first shot of the game.
Knicks are trailing. Concern level.
Very high. Brunson working around the baseline. They've really done a lot more of an effort to get Brunson the ball coming off some pin downs, as he does there. Then he pulls up from 13 and knocks it down. That patented little baby jumper gets it to go.
Shout out Maya's World. Thank you for watching.
Shout out to Maya's World. It's one of the Thompson twins. Gets downhill. He'll throw it up and in off the glass. Back and forth pace here early. As Crypto Artie says, happy birthday, Coop. Cold-blooded Hexagon from the Knicks 90s. Ewing, Starks, Houston. Shout out to Crypto Artie, my man. Thanks for tuning in. Brunson looking to go to work. Throws it. Baseline. He'll be knocked out of bounds. Pass intended for Achua.
John Starks was so tough.
John Starks was a bucket. Couldn't make the buckets when the Knicks needed to make the buckets in the finals. But
Missed some free throws.
Missed some free throws, and I think he was like 1 for 15 or something like that. Cunningham will have it up top. He'll swing it to Thompson. Now they're going to post up Jalen Durant. He'll face up Hart, then puts it on the ground, throws a pass to a cutting Thompson who was fouled.
The cheating refs.
They're going to say DiVincenzo got a little bit too handsy there, and the rookie will go to the line for a pair, I believe. As that was off a chew on the other end. It looks like the refs got that call right.
After what they did to the Knicks against Houston, I feel like the Knicks are owed about 15 calls.
Yeah. This is a Sir Thompson, right? I believe, right? I don't know.
I don't remember which one's which.
Yeah. The one in Houston can defend.
The one in Houston's good. I believe this one is...
Yeah, this is a Sir.
A Sir, yes.
A Sir Thompson. A Sir. A Sar Thompson.
Averaging 8, almost 9 and 6.5. Decent rookie season.
They're really, really athletic, and I have been surprised by the way they can play in the passing lanes, man.
They're older, right? They're already like 21.
Yeah, Thompson, 21. They turned 21 27 days ago.
Horrible missed free throws, though, both of them.
Yeah, he shanked both those. Brunson will bring it up for the Knicks, gets a screen from Hartenstein. Thompson will guard him, and he'll be called for a foul. Shout out to Commissioner Middleton sharing that for us. Let's go. Diego says, I put $2 on Brunson getting a triple-double. LOL. $194 payout. For you, I hope it works out. Brunson controls, crossover to the left, gets into the lane, swings it out to Achua. Achua, handoff to Chenzo. He'll launch from deep. No good. That's going to be rebounded by Detroit. Here comes Thompson. He's pushing the pace, looking to get downhill, throws it out to Cunningham. Cunningham wanted a three, then he swings it. Ivey will drive from deep, then swings it to Ficino, or whatever his name is. His right-hand layup, good. Semifieco, what was it again?
Simone Fontecchio.
Fontecchio is his last name?
Yes.
Simone is his first name.
Correct.
Like Biles?
Correct.
We'll call him Simone. Brunson, pick and roll with Hartenstein. He's in the right corner, gets into the lane, all the way to the left-hand layup, and he banks it in. Shrewd, clever, slick move by Brunson to manipulate the defense and get an easy look at the rim. Cunningham comes quickly back up the court. He'll launch a three. Good. Cade Cunningham already 2 for 2 from distance. Don't want him to get hot.
He's talking trash. He's feeling himself.
The good player going back at it with the refs. Brunson goes right at Duran, kicks it to Chenzo. He'll drive from the corner, drop off pass to Hartenstein, swinging it around the Knicks are on the perimeter, and they'll reset with Brunson on the left wing. He'll pump fake, gets in the lane, blows by Cunningham, finds an open DiVincenzo for three, and he left it short. DiVincenzo's missed 2 quality looks from downtown here early as Ivy goes coast to coast. Layup no good. And an offensive putback no good from Duren. Now DiVincenzo leading the break. He'll drop it off to Hart. Hart swings to Achua. Achua handoff to Brunson. Brunson, nice pass to Achua. Achua to Hartenstein. Oh, and he smoked the layup, but there's going to be a foul. Good ball movement right there for the Knicks. Results in a Hartenstein gimme. That was disrupted due to contact. He'll go to the line for 2.
Gotta say, I don't love this lineup with the Achua at the 4. I think you need someone a little more athletic.
Yeah, they've been running with this lineup last couple of weeks, honestly. And when you got your starting power forward, Hurd and Randall, and then your starting and OG, they're going to have to try to get creative. Precious has been good, but agreed, I don't like the double big lineup of Hartenstein and Achua, because with Hartenstein, Achua, and Hart, you essentially have 3 guys that shoot below league average on the floor at the same time.
Would you put Bogey at the 4 and just start him in this situation?
I would, but Tibbs ain't doing that, at least for now. I think they want Boyan to be comfortable coming off the bench. As those free throws are good for the Knicks. 2-point game. Cunningham will bring it up. Guarded by DiVincenzo. Then swings it back to Ivy. Ivy gets a screen from Duren. Looking to get creative in the mid-range. Then he'll pull it back out. Trying to go one-on-one versus Hartenstein. Move your feet. Keep your hands high. He does. And he forces Ivy to miss it. But he allows Ivy to get the offensive rebound and get the putback to go. You don't get a stop until you get a rebound. Knicks got a box out there. Josh Hart will control. He'll drive from the left side. Goes baseline. Kicks it to an open Brunson. He'll launch. And he'll miss. Another rebound for Detroit. Knicks one and done here early. Cunningham looking to get creative once again. He's already made 2 threes. Oh, my goodness. He just put Achua in a blender and knocks in the floater from the baseline. Cade Cunningham is hot early. He's already got 8 of the 14 points for Detroit.
Yeah, the Knicks are going to have to do something to contain him here, as Thibodeau didn't like what he saw on the defensive end. Knicks
down early to the Pistons. They've really missed a lot of open threes. Brunson missed 1. DiVincenzo missed 2. They got to tighten up, man. The last thing you want to do, Coop, is give a bad team confidence.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's what they're doing early. I mean, Cunningham's kind of been in his bag. He just cooked Achua there. I'm not sure how you really defend him, though. I mean, do you put hard on him? I don't think you can do it with Brunson. Cunningham's 6'8". He's a big dude. Like, Brunson's not built for that matchup.
Yeah, I'd probably throw hard on him. And I'd probably put Brunson on Semi Feheko or whatever his name is. Simone. Are those different people?
Yes, that was an ex-receiver for the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
Simone Fontecchio is a basketball player for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, I'd probably put Brunson on him. Or you put Brunson on one of the Thompson twins. If they're going to run their offense through him, then Knicks are in a good spot. All right, we are at our first TV timeout as Tracy Morgan is in the building at the Garden. Shout out to him. But you should play PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. Just because the NFL season is over, that does not mean your daily fantasy sports season should be over. Get playing. Play with some Knicks games. You can play the NHL. You can play college basketball. Oh, Jerry Ferrara is at the game. Shout out to Turtle. Let's go. I know Turtle plays PrizePicks. Check them out, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Match your first deposit up to $100 with the promo code CLNS. The lineup I went for tonight were 2 guys that are taking part in a little bit of a revenge game. I'm going to go with more points, rebounds, and assists for Bojan Bogdanovic and more points and rebounds for Quentin Grimes. You could roll with my picks or fade my picks, but just play PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. Win up to 100 times your money. 480 people watching, 130 likes. The math is not mathin'. Please, 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 I kindly ask everybody to like the video, like the stream. Easiest way to support the channel. If you like what you're watching, it'd mean a lot to me, and we can only make better content if we get more people watching. So if you're looking to help make the show better, hit the thumbs up icon. We'll get more Knicks fans in here, and we'll continue to rock and roll. I don't want to say the energy was bad to start, but wasn't great. You missed some open shots.
Missed some open shots. A little slow coming out of the gate. You think it's the Pistons. You can take the night off. It is the NBA, after all. You do have to play for 48 minutes.
Nothing's free in the NBA.
No doubt about it. The Knicks will be fine. It's early.
Brian says best play-by-play, no glitches. My man. Shout out to you. As Mitchell Robinson is sitting on the bench, I think that's the first time he has sat on the bench since being hurt.
Really?
Maybe he's coming back March
Eye
3rd.
emojis.
Maybe he's coming back March 3rd. All right, back to hoops. Brunson, dribble drive off the three-point line, and he elevates from the elbow and knocks it down. Let's go. Shout out to Kelma. Said, just subscribe. If you ain't alive, you ain't subscribed. Cunningham looking to get active again. Then he's blocked by Achua, and it's going to be Knicks ball going the other way. I believe that was off the Pistons. Knicks got lucky. Let's throw it in and go to work. Achua making his presence felt on the defensive end. Cunningham already up to 8 points. Tried to attack the rim there. And Precious Achua said, get that out of here. Brunson swings to Achua. Achua to Hart. Hart has it right wing. He'll throw it inside to Hartenstein. Knicks trying to run their offense through him. He'll hand it off to DiVincenzo. Turnover. Not enough spacing there. Don't like that pass from iHeart. Jaden Ivey, pull up. Right wing three, no good. Rebound, though, by Jalen Duren. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson back to Ivey for three. That's good. Couple of offensive rebounds early on for Detroit. Knicks aren't flying around like they need to, and Detroit is making them pay. They're 3 of 4 from distance.
Thibodeau won't like this effort.
Knicks down 7. They need to tighten the hell up. Here we go. Brunson up top, guarded by Thompson. Gets into the lane. Right, pump fake. Try to draw the foul, then kicks it to Hart. Gets it right back. He'll have 4 seconds. He'll pull up from deep and knock it down. Jalen Brunson dialed in from deep. Cuts the lead to 4. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Got to play defense, though, as Ivey drives off on Hart. Layup missed. Another offensive rebound, though, for Detroit. Knicks are getting cooked on the glass. If you're going to run Hartenstein and Achua, you better freaking hit the glass. As Cunningham swings, Thompson, open three, left it short. Rebound, finally secured by the Knicks. They can push if they want to. DiVincenzo does. Swings. Brunson, three. Good! Back-to-back triples for Brunson. Cuts the lead to 1. Let's go, JB. Ivey tries to answer quickly. Hangs. Layup, no good, but he got a foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Brunson doing all he can to get the Knicks some energy and get them back in this ball game.
If you ask Tom Thibodeau, why are you playing Hartenstein and Achua together, Coop, he's going to say for defense and to own the glass. If you're not going to own the glass, you cannot run that lineup because it severely hinders your offensive just diversity that
Absolutely.
you can have.
It's the NBA in 2024, man. You just can't be playing that on offense.
And it's like if you are, you better be succeeding
Dominant.
at the things that you are trying to succeed at.
Correct.
Don't love this lineup, especially if they're going to get beat on the glass by Fontecchio and Jalen Duren.
Absolutely, yeah. I agree. I mean, you put him in there to rebound the basketball. You've already given up 4 or 5 offensive boards. That's unacceptable.
As Jericho Sims will sub in. I did not see who he came in for. I believe it's probably Hartenstein, and they're sticking with Achua at the 4. As it is, it's Achua and Sims at the big spots for the Knicks as Ivey goes 1 of 2 from the line. Or did he go 2 of 2?
2 of 2.
2 of 2? 2 of 2. Knicks down 3. Brunson has it. Being guarded all the way by the logo. Getting sticky with it. Pull up 3. That's no good. Couldn't knock down 3 in a row. Here comes Detroit. Cunningham leading the way. Swings it to Ivey. He made his last 3. He'll take another. And that was a UFO. That didn't hit shit. Jaden.
There he is, QG.
As Quentin Grimes will enter the game. His first game in the NBA at Madison Square Garden. Not being a part of the New York Knicks. As you guys know, I have always been a huge fan of Grimes. I think he plays the game the right way. And I do believe he could be a starting 2-guard in this league on a winning team. Hopefully he can do that with Detroit. I'm going to be sick if he has a big game tonight. Here he is, guarding DiVincenzo. They'll put him through a series of screens. Cenzo, drop-off pass to Sims. It was knocked out of bounds by Fontecchio. Fuck, I keep messing it up. Fontecchio?
Close. Fontecchio.
Fontecchio. Fontecchio would be way cooler.
It would be cooler.
Simone. All right, Knicks down 3. 9 seconds on the shot clock. They'll throw it in from the baseline. They'll get it to Sims. Sims back to Brunson. Brunson drives. Floater. Too strong. Sims, though, with the big board. He's getting mauled down there. Then he finds Brunson. They'll reset. Brunson swings to Hart. He'll try a triple. Straight on. No good. Big board, though, by Achua. Back to Hart. He'll drive this time. Then he has the ball poked away. They're going to say it was off Detroit. Ball will stick with the Knicks as they'll throw it in from the baseline with 9 seconds on the shot clock.
They're getting their offensive rebounds here. You just have to capitalize.
Got to start making some shots. DiVincenzo has it. He'll drive on Grimes. Right-hand layup up and in for the big Ragu. 1 point lead for the Pistons.
Did you see Hartenstein's sweater?
Loved it. Isaiah Hartenstein was wearing a hoodie that literally had a jar of tomato sauce, said the big Ragu. Knicks force a miss. Long rebound. Hart out and running. Coast to coast. That's goaltend. Rebound, though, collected by Sims. Hart with a reverse layup. He gets it to go. The extra effort from Hart paying dividends on that drive. Knicks up by 1. Timeout. Detroit basketball.
Knicks take the lead for the first time tonight. They kind of woke up there after the first time out and they're back up.
Did that not hit the glass first, or
I thought it was clean.
Okay. I thought it hit glass first. Either way, bucket good for the Knicks as they are up 1. Let's go. How about we never look back now? How about we
don't give
never
up the
look
lead
back?
rest of the game?
Let's do it. Castro in the building. What up? John Pettit in the building. Will, says the Brunson burner. OG, speaking what I'm saying, says take the lead and don't look back. Noah says, yes, sir, play a little better. Luis says, let's never look back. Kelma says, Coop is right. Coop's right, man.
What am I right about? But I'll take it. Thank you.
LB so wavy says it's not that hard to say Fontecchio. Was that it?
You got it.
All right.
Ooh, so wavy.
Oh my God. Levi's the best, says Marsh. Is Seeps practicing right now?
He better be.
He better be.
He's probably at the crib crying.
Oh man, I cooked his ass. I only won by 2.
Do you think he's embarrassed?
I thought he was definitely embarrassed.
That's probably why he didn't show up to work today.
Yep. I mean, I would show up. I'm not scared, but Seeps didn't show up.
That's a little crazy when you think about it.
Should we FaceTime Seeps at halftime and see if he's doing okay and check in with him, make sure his ego's not too bruised?
We'll FaceTime. Knicks legend Latrell Sprewell's in the Garden tonight.
Shout out to Spree, my man. All purchases must be made before halftime. 1 signature per game.
Meet Latrell Sprewell.
If you're at the game, Davidoff, if you go to section 113 at halftime, you get an autograph from Sprewell.
Have to buy the jersey, though.
Have to buy the jersey. John Pettit says Seeps is out training right now. He's got to get his strength up. If you go back and you watch that last bucket, the second to last bucket, when I went in like that, I swear I didn't even do it that hard, and you don't realize how much separation you get until you watch it. He backed up like 4 inches.
Seeps needs to get in the freaking weight room.
There was I saw a bunch of rat traps around the court. I guess there was a mouse in the house or something.
Interesting.
Mouse in the house during that one-on-one game. Too little, Brian Fitzgerald. Too little. Marsh, you played like Josh Hart, Julius Randle, and Draymond Green that day.
Marsh has some definite Draymond Green in his game. There is no doubt.
I do kind of hoop like Draymond. Game 7 Draymond, though. I can get sticky from deep if I need to. That's got to be one of the most non-average type of games a player's ever had in the big
Crazy.
Stage. What did he go make, like 6 threes that day? All right, back to hoops. After a long time out. On the first possession, the Knicks get a steal. Cunningham threw it into traffic. Knicks came up with it. Brunson leading the break. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Thompson. Gets a screen from Sims. Gets into the paint. Kicks to Hart. Hart, dribble, drive, Euro at the rim. Tough move. Filet. Oh, a little filet with some jelly on top from Josh Hart. Cunningham trying to get downhill. Good take by Cade Cunningham. Had Jericho Sims draped all over him. Still laid it off the glass. As Evan Fournier at the scores table to check in.
Will he get a standing O?
No. I'd boo his ass. Achua up top. Swings it to Burks. They run a little pick and roll. Fontecchio guarding Brunson. Brunson throws it to Achua. Has it poked away by Thompson. Then recollects. Josh Hart. Elbow. Jumper. No good. Clean look. Could not get it to fall. Thompson swings it up to Cunningham. Detroit playing with some pace. Josh Hart guarding him. Cunningham moving around. Nice inside pass. Wow, that was a laser inside, and I believe that was Wiseman who threw that down. 13 for the Pistons. Is that James Wiseman?
That's Duren.
That's him, right? Yeah, that's Wiseman.
It's Duren, right?
No, right there.
No, that is Wiseman.
Wiseman, yeah. Knicks back down by 1.
This is what makes no sense about me, or for me, about Detroit. They have some decent pieces.
They're kind of like the Knicks from a couple of years ago when they had like 14 lottery picks on their team. You kind of just got to pick which one you're rocking with and develop them. And I get it. You bring in these guys like Wiseman. You brought in Bagley. You're trying to, put their career back on track. And you're thinking, well, we thought they were good players, and we think our environment is conducive to building these guys up. So I get taking, a lottery ticket chance on them. But
once a Knick, always a Knick. Malachi Flynn in the game as well.
Malachi Flynn, Knicks legend. Wiseman's got to be one of the bigger busts in recent NBA history.
Yeah, number 2 overall pick with Golden State. They probably should have drafted Halliburton.
Or was that draft?
Yes.
Could have had LaMelo too.
Could have had LaMelo.
That wasn't the SGA draft, was it?
No. SGA was 2017.
The year before that?
He's been in the league a hot minute, low-key.
Okay.
Because SGA was in the PG traded. Remember?
Yeah. As Evan Fournier.
Don't Google.
Fournier will check in for Detroit. He's averaging, or with the Knicks, he averaged 12 points per game and shot 37% from 3. And in 2021-2022, he knocked down 241 threes, the most in a season by the New York Knicks. By a New York Knick, excuse me.
Once a Knick, always a Knick for him as well?
Yeah. Still kind of a loser. Lord Buddy Bear!
Buddy Bear!
Lord Buddy Bear in the building. What up, man?
It can always get crazy when Buddy Bear's in the chat.
Buddy Bear is like a defensive end, just a game wrecker. He can change a game with just a matter of a play. Brunson drives, kicks, hard, he'll drive, tough layup, in and out. Ball rebounded, though, by the Knicks. Sims has it, kicks, Burks, 3, good! A revenge game for Alec Burks could be in store, and the Knicks need him to start making shots. We know that he can be hot and cold. They need more of the hot Alec Burks than the cold, which he's been so far. Quentin Grimes trying to work, kicks it to Malachi Flynn. This looks like a New York Knicks practice from 2 weeks ago. Malachi Flynn, pull-up 3. It's good, but an offensive foul waves it off. Knicks ball going the other way. I mean, you got Fournier, you got Grimes, you have Malachi Flynn, you got Alec Burks, Fontecchio. I'm never going to get it right.
Bogdanovich in the game.
As a bogey, Bojan Bogdanovich checks in for the Knicks as they're up by 2 with 2 minutes to go. Ty Man, the Buckeye, says, I almost forgot about this.
What did you forget about, Ty Man?
Come on, Ty Man. You can't forget about the
He said, sup, Martian Seeps. Seeps isn't here, Ty Man.
No Seeps. It's Coop. That's right. Alec Burks will bring it up. It's Burks, Brunson, Sims, Bogdanovich, and Achua in the game. Burks guarded by Malachi Flynn. They'll give it to Brunson. Grimes guarding him. He pushed him left. Not sure why. Brunson got to a spot. Walk in, pull up, jumper. As a guy that's been a teammate of Brunson for 2 years, why are you pushing him left?
That makes no sense.
Bonehead mistake there by Grimes. Brunson already up to 14 points in the first. Evan Fournier has it right wing, jab step. He'll drive, then pulls it back out. Gets a screen by from Wiseman. Good closeout by Sims. Detroit moving it around. Malachi Flynn, corner 3, no good. Rebound by Achua. Alec Burks brings it up. Oh, I thought he was going to launch a 3. Gets it to Achua. Achua traveled. Where is Seeps? Seeps is at home.
Crying.
He didn't want to come to work after I beat him in one-on-one. Julius Randle sitting courtside. Coop, you've watched the NBA for a long time.
I have.
What does it mean when a player that's been hurt for a long time starts to sit back on the bench?
It means they are approaching return to basketball activity.
That's good stuff right there. Not the first game Randall's done that. There's also been multiple clips of him getting shots up recently. As Fournier almost turned it over, saved by Detroit, but right to the Knicks. Brunson gets it to Burks. Burks inside. He's fouled and one! A circus shot from from AB. Gets it to fall. Knicks up 6. Chance to make it 7 if he converts the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Alec Burks, what do you do?
I think we have to FaceTime Seeps at halftime.
FaceTime Seeps at halftime. He's probably getting up shots right now. I know if I lost to me, I'd be trying
No,
to.
he better be at Greg's.
As Alec Burks misses the and one opportunity. 29-23, less than 50 seconds to go in the first. Malachi Flynn will control for Detroit. Brunson will draw that assignment. They're going to feature Wiseman at the top of the key. He hands it off to Grimes, poked away by Burks, but QG gets it back. Knicks playing good perimeter defense, force him to give it up. That's going to be a weak side drive for Detroit. Floater up and in.
Who the F is that?
No idea. 25 seconds to go. About a 6-second shot clock, game clock difference as it's 29-25. Brunson will control. Gets a screen from Sims. Step back, guarded by Grimes, trying to go at him. Got him in the air, stepped through, and it was blocked. Good defense by Grimes. Moving his feet, active hands. Now the Pistons will control for the final look. 5 seconds left in the quarter. It's going to be Flynn. Off the screen, crossover into the paint, floater up and in. Oh my goodness, what a take by Malachi Flynn. And it's a 2-point game after the first quarter. Wow. Not a great close to the first for the Knicks. They were up 29-23, and then back-to-back buckets for Detroit.
Now, oh my goodness. All right, number 18 for the Detroit Pistons. Are you ready for this name?
Am I going to know who?
No, I have never heard of this guy.
Oh, God.
Tosin Evbuomwan. EVBUOMWAM.
What is your dad calling him on the call?
He would figure out how to pronounce his name.
That's my biggest fear.
Evbuomwan. No. Evbuomwan.
Yikes.
Tosin Evbuomwan.
Steven Spalding says, Marsh, you still have Seeps in your pocket? I dropped him off at daycare today. That's where I drop my kids off. That's where I drop them off.
Lil bro better be getting shots up. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, we're at $412 in Super Chats. If we get to 500 by halftime, I'm gonna FaceTime Seeps, and I'm gonna ask him why he didn't show up to work today. I feel like it's
There'll be some excuses thrown out.
Yeah, there'll be some excuses thrown out. B says you sound like you have cotton mouth. No, I don't have cotton mouth. Kind of wish I did. Just got a little bit of a stuffy nose.
Why would you have cotton mouth?
I don't know. What is cotton mouth? No idea. B,
How do you get that?
Yeah, how do you get that, B?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tamar Bowles says, Marsh, Rolly, what's good? Well, it's not Rolly. It's Coop. It's Coop. It literally says it right here. Right there.
We're just messing, Tamar. We know.
Oh, he says when you said that name for Detroit.
Oh. Say it again.
I don't remember what it was.
Tosin Evbuomwan.
Tosin Evbuomwan.
Close.
I
don't know. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I've literally never heard of this guy.
Cameron Johnson says, Marsh, I got Gila cotton mouth.
Hella.
Is that from helium? What's that from?
I've got hella cotton mouth.
No idea what that means.
I don't know what you mean, Cameron.
Jimmy Nibbs says, why is Brunson playing extended minutes when we have a back-to-back? Why didn't Deuce play some minutes in the first quarter? Because his coach is Tom Thibodeau. I don't have a better answer for you than that.
Do we need Deuce McBride minutes?
As Brunson starts the second quarter on the floor. He has not sat down yet.
Doesn't need
to. I don't need 13 straight minutes, though. As Brunson gets it to Achua. Achua handoff to Bogdanovich. He goes right at Fournier, and Fournier steals it from him. And then a foul on Bogdanovich. Did the Knicks make a bad trade?
Sources.
Cottonmouth equals hungover?
Ricky, I don't get it, man.
I don't know either.
Ricky saying cotton mouth, stuffy nose.
Rain clouds?
What are you talking about?
I don't even know what. Yeah, it is. It's probably because of the weather. We're getting in the spring. As that's
No
going to be
doubt.
an offensive foul on Detroit. It'll be Knicks ball going the other way.
Where we reside, Marsh, 90 degrees today.
Ridiculous. Brunson has it, kicks, Boyan, three, good! Boyan Bogdanovic off the catch, rises up and knocks it down. Knicks back up by 5. Malachi Flynn has it, left wing, rejects the screen from Wiseman, dribbles baseline, finds a Grimes. Corner 3, no good. Sims, though, with the board.
Oh, my God,
He walked his shit. Did not get called for it. Alec Burks brings it up, gets downhill, blows by Quentin Grimes. Right-hand layup off the top of the glass. Good for Alec Burks.
Ricky, I don't know what that means, man.
Wiseman, ball's loose, recollects, finds a cutting Grimes, throws it out, back to Wiseman. He'll drive, layup up, no good. Rebound by Achua. He should push. The Knicks have numbers. It's a 5-on-4 break. Brunson to Achua. Achua turns it over, or it's going to be a foul either way. Turnover.
That was horrible.
Throw that up to the heavens and let Jericho go and get it.
Yes.
You don't need to slice it in there like a freaking Brett
There's
Favre
Deuce.
pass. Just throw that up and let the big fella Sims rise up and throw it down.
Brunson sits for the... Oh, no, he's still in the... No, he's sitting. Okay, he is sitting.
As Brunson will sit down for the first time in the game with 10:30 to go. Deuce McBride has subbed in. It's McBride, Bogdanovic, Hartenstein, Burks, and Hart. Quentin Grimes, handle on the rock, layup off the glass, no good. Rebound controlled by Hartenstein. Knicks have numbers again. Hart could go coast to coast here. He'll slow it down, kicks it to Burks. Burks to Bogdanovic. Open three, blocked. Wow. I thought Bogey was a little bit slow with that. He tried to bait Grimes into a blow-by closeout. I thought he just should have went up with it right away. Grimes, though, stayed on his feet, kept his hands high, and then got back in position to defend the shot. It's good stuff by QG. Burks has it off the screen, stops, foul line, jumper, no good. Burks, oh, wow. Offensive rebound, Bogey, no good. Launches a three, that was off the mark. Evan Fournier has it. Deuce McBride will guard him. Fournier sizes him up, gets a screen from Wiseman, gets downhill, drives baseline, throws it out to Grimes. Grimes off the catch for three, in and out. Rebound by the Knicks. Josh Hart up ahead to Bogey, who throws it down. He maybe got 6 inches off the ground there.
He is not a jumper. Might be his first dunk of the season, and I'm not joking.
Yeah, good pass ahead by Hart after the long rebound. Grimes has it, gets into the lane. Ball stolen again. Knicks very active hands. Hart finds Deuce. Knicks have numbers. Deuce to Burks. Burks triple. Bad shot. No good. Ball tapped out, though, by Bogey, and Hart controls. Hart should have just shot it. He's wide open, but the Knicks will reset. Hartenstein has it. Throws it inside to Burks. Hart, turnaround, fade, push shot up and in off the back iron. Knicks up 11. Timeout, Detroit. Let's go, Knicks.
It was only a matter of time.
Only a matter of time. Josh Hart, man. This is the type of game where oh, God.
Oh!
3-point goal. Lord Buddy Bear. Bang! $100 super chat from Lord Buddy Bear.
But Marshall!
How's this for a play wrecker? Taking a break from my video game to hang out as always. F Tom Fumble Brady. Everybody type LBB in the chat for Lord Buddy Bear, a chat sports legend. Lord Buddy Bear, you are a legend, my friend. And I also think, Coop, that gets Lord Buddy Bear back in the thick of things for the bang race. He was at 3.
He's at 5.
He's at 5.
Okay.
So Lord Buddy Bear back in the thick of it for the bang race competition. Still a long way to go. William Burton has separated himself from the pack. Davidov, I believe, is in at second. And then Lord Buddy Bear right there. Shout out to him.
Shout out Buddy Bear.
Lord Buddy Bear. I think calling him a defensive end pass rusher, he's just a game wrecker, man.
Absolutely. That's what he is.
When you can't block someone off the edge, it changes your game plan.
He is Max Crosby.
Lord Buddy Bear. I am the Max Crosby of Super Chatters.
Yes.
He is. If you can't block the edge, he's going to wreck your game. And Lord Buddy Bear, he's already on the board with 1 sack tonight.
Let's go, buddy.
My man. I love it. But Marshall, who's our backup power forward? But Marshall, we traded Obi Toppin. What are we doing?
We are, if my math serves, 175 away from a rematch.
175 away from a rematch of me versus Patrick Seatman.
322 plus 500. We'll call it 825.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Lucas Suster says put him in the Hall of Fame. Well, I would, but he's already on the ball.
He's already there.
He's already there. Buddy Bear, there he is. Buddy Bear's already a member of the Knicks Now Hall of Fame. And he just showed you why. He just showed you why.
Shout out Buddy Bear.
Shout out to Buddy Bear. For real, man, we love you. Thank you. Always support every single channel we have.
Sir.
That is crazy. Here we go. Detroit will come out of the timeout with the ball. Jaden Ivey has it. Swings it to Fournier. Fournier is going to throw it into Wiseman. Wiseman looking to hand it off to Jaden Ivey. Ivey gets into the lane. Jump stop. Goes up. Draws the contact. He'll go to the line for a pair. David M. says Lord Buddy Bear is a great rap name.
I like that.
He owns land in Scotland.
He does. Buddy Bear is a landowner in Scotland. That is confirmed.
Buddy Bear owns land in Scotland. That's why he's a lord.
Levi's the best, says Marsha. Wouldn't matter. You would smoke him again. Yeah, that's true, but I want to see it.
People want to see it. People want to see it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I fell down 3-0, I was like, am I about to get fucking skunked?
Did a little
7-0?
doubt creep into you?
A little doubt creeped in, and then I said, you know what? Let me fire it up. And then we locked in and we got rolling. Creed says, when would the game be? If we get it done this week, we'll
Saturday?
do it this weekend. Like, yeah, we will probably run it back this weekend
Or
if we
Sunday?
get there.
Sunday before the watch party?
Sunday before the game. Kind of like that. As Bojan Bogdanovic lines up a three and he knocks it down. His second one of the ball game. Fournier drives, layup, good. Evan Fournier trying to have a little bit of a revenge game in him. Let's go. It's Hart, it's Bogdanovic, it's Deuce, Hartenstein, and Burks. Bojan kicks it to Hart. Hart to Deuce. Deuce, three.
God almighty.
Air ball. Thompson with the rebound. He's pushing. Hands it off to Malachi. Flynn has it, guarded by Hart, gets a screen, step back, creates separation, three-pointer, good. Malachi's made a couple of tough shots here early for the Pistons. Lead back to 7 for New York. McBride gets to Burks. Burks guarded by Fournier, gets a screen, hesitation, Burks into the lane, floater, no good, got his own rebound, missed it. Hartenstein missed his putback, and now Detroit has it. They're out and running. Good stop there on ball by Bojan to slow down Thompson. He'll dribble into the corner. Cut off by Deuce. Gets it to a cutting Ivy. Ivy trying to go to work on Hart. Then he'll bring it back out and isolate. Hart, Ivy, one-on-one in the corner. Ivy shaking, baking, drives baseline, and a turnover. Knicks ball. Playing good defense right there.
Very active on the defensive end. After the first 4 minutes where they were struggling, Tom Thibodeau got in their ass and was like, this is unacceptable.
Yeah. Knicks have turned it up. 7-point game, 7 minutes to go. Exactly, Menno. Seeps is in the gym getting ready. Miles McBride will bring it up. Gets it to Bogey. Bogey to Burks. Burks back to McBride. Gets a screen from Hartenstein. Walks his way into the lane. Then he runs across the lane, throws up a crazy jumper, and gets it to go. Strong take. Lord Buddy Bear says, I have a joke about being a rapper, but I'd probably get in trouble with YouTube if I told it. Let's save that story for Mitchell Wren's DMs.
Yes.
And make sure you send that because I want to hear it.
DM Mitchell Renz. Let us know, Buddy Bear.
Frank Serrano in the building.
What up, Frank?
Frank Serrano, always showing love. Frank, did you see me beat Seeps one-on-one? I didn't see you in the live stream. I don't know if you saw it. I hope I made you proud. Burks throws it inside to Bogey. He's a step inside the three-point line, then he pulls it back out. He'll go one-on-one versus Duren. Size him up. Step back three. A little too strong. Ball tapped away by Hart. Off Ivy. Goes out of bounds on the baseline. It'll be Knicks ball.
Frank says he did see it.
Good. Frank, thanks for tapping in, brother. Bogey will throw it in from the corner. It's still Bogey, Burks, Hartenstein, Hart, and McBride. Bogey will get it to Deuce. 15 to shoot. McBride swings to Hart. Hart has it in the corner. 7 on the shot clock. He's guarded by Ivy. They were trying to post up Hartenstein. And then Hart throws a hot potato. Hartenstein gets it back. Fall away three. Good! What a shot by Josh Hart as the shot clock went to nothing. Knicks up 12. Duren drives and just flops and he gets a call.
The spacing on that possession for the Knicks was pretty awful.
The fact they walked away with 3 points there.
Crazy.
I mean, Hartenstein had the ball left wing with 2 seconds to shoot. Hart got it back.
Throws a
rose up.
grenade.
Yeah. AJ McMecca says, Marsh, we missed you beat Seeps. Damn. If you just go to the channel, go to the live streams, you can go back and watch it. You can go back and watch it. Jalen Duren at the foul line. First shot, good. David Stearns is in Buffalo, New York. Shout out to the Buffaloes. B says was in Finland for a week. Missed these shows. Fun stuff. Shout out to you, B.
Finland, that's fun.
Finland. Is that, that's where Markkinen's from, right?
Correct.
Both free throws good there for Detroit. They cut it to 10. 6 minutes to go in the half. Hartenstein, dribble handoff to Boyan, then sets him a screen. Nice pass by Boyan in the corner. Knicks are moving it around. Good ball movement. Hart, jump stop, floater. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. Maya's World says, Marshy, I have a request. If someone sends a $500 super chat, Allie Barefoot, you, Smitty Dog, and also Rolly to do a beer boot race. If someone sends in a $500 super chat, I'll even do one better. Coop will join in on us. Marsh, Coop, Rolly, Smitty, and Allie Barefoot. 5-way boot race if someone sends in a $500 super chat. Also, if you do send in a $500 super chat, that's 10 bangs. And that puts you right at the top
Yes, it
of
does.
the Bang Race leaderboard. What's up, Bank? 5-way boot race if someone sends in a $500 super chat. Deal. 12-point game. Josh Hart already up to 11 points. He's been active. Cunningham throws it inside. Knicks playing a little zone here. Fontecchio, corner three, good. Brian Fitzgerald says the spin fadeaway was pure. Marsh Seeps can't stop that. We got home and he goes, I got to be honest, man. You got a good one-on-one game. You create a lot of separation.
That's a good Seeps impression.
Hartenstein up top, gets to Chenzo, just checks in. He'll swing it out to McBride. McBride to Bogey. Bogey drive. Nice drop off to Hartenstein, who throws it down. Cunningham has it right wing. Knicks are dominating in the paint. 24 points there so far. Cunningham gets to his spot, knocks it down. Easy bucket for him. He's having a good game. Oh, and then Josh Hart with a bonehead turnover. Here comes Detroit. Thompson leading the way. And then he'll pick up his dribble. Ball poked away by Hartenstein. Then it's out of bounds off Detroit. Knicks ball. Let's go. Frankie says a little bit of mellow in that turnaround jumper. Y'all see the influence. Y'all see the influence. Let's go, let's go. Knicks up 9. Brunson has checked in. It's Brunson, Hartenstein, DiVincenzo, Hart, and Bogey. I love this lineup. Brunson drives middle, kicks it out to Hart. Hart, guarded by Cunningham. He'll run a little give and go with Hartenstein, then launches a three. No good. I do love the confidence that Hart is showing in his jumper, though. I don't care if he misses it. It's about confidence with him. Ivy has it, gets it to Fontecchio. He hands it off to Duran. Duran's going to post up Hartenstein. Spin move, fall away jumper, no good. Big time board by Josh Hart. Josh Hart throws it up to Brunson. Brunson's going to push the pace. He'll go at Fontecchio. Into the lane, draws some contact, but does not draw the foul because the NBA refs hate the Knicks. Cunningham to Thompson on the break, throws it down with 2.
Thompson is like a guard forward and Duran's a center, but they look like they're similar height.
Yeah. They are. 7-point game. Is OG returning soon, Marsh? We'll talk about that post-game as we got some rumors that we're hearing. But I have heard that he is expected to be reevaluated by doctors at the end of this week. At the end of this week, he's supposed to be reevaluated. I am going to guess by March 10th, OG Anunoby is playing basketball. I'd say by March 10th. Probably about the end of this week he's reevaluated, then probably takes a week for him to get back up to speed. Well, we are at a TV timeout. I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor of today's show, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. It's Prize Picks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Prize Picks is daily fantasy sports made easy. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their projected stat line. What I went with tonight is I went with more on points, rebounds, and assists for Bojan Bogdanovic. He is up to, I know he's got 8 points and 1 assist. He's at 9, so more than halfway there. And then Quentin Grimes, I went with more than 11.5 points, rebounds. He has not scored, and he has no rebounds, so not looking too good on that one. Still a whole another half of basketball to go. It's PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. Shout out to him. Steven Spalding says, okay, with the Seeps bashing. Not only does Seeps know ball, he has a great feel for how these games play out on stream. Also, his game was solid. Nice little jumpers. Sometimes they don't fall. Got you, Seeps.
Seeps doesn't know ball.
We're just giving him a hard time. We all love Seeps. That's our guy. As Scott Herndon coming in. Yeah, buddy. Marsh, you're rubbing it in. Look, I'm a bad loser. I may also be a bad winner.
We know that.
I'm going to let you know. Because I'll tell you this. Wasn't expected to win.
You would say you were the betting underdog?
Yeah. They set the line at Seeps -2.5.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Exactly.
Honestly.
I felt disrespected. It's all jokes, though. It says, poor Seeps. Got to have a rematch. Marsha's the best player by man. Best play-by-play man, hands down. Get after it, Marsh. Scott Herndon, always showing love. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for always supporting the channels, man. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. All right. We'll be nice to Seeps the rest of the way. We'll actually call him at halftime, see what he's doing.
We did get to 500.
We did, so we'll call him. As Precious Achua misses a layup, Fontecchio with the rebound. He'll push. Now get it to Cunningham, guarded by Brunson. Gets a screen from Jalen Duren. And he stops. He'll kick it out to Ivy. Ivy one-on-one now versus Brunson, and they'll get it back to Cunningham, who's guarded by Bogey. A little Detroit one-on-one. Blocked! Oh, they're going to call a foul on Bogey. Looks like he got the elbow there. Cunningham, drew the foul there. A little bit too aggressive. So Grimes gets traded to Detroit, and he's not even starting on the team. Did Fournier make the starting lineup? No. Fournier and Grimes do not start for the Pistons. I can't believe that.
The Grimes thing especially. But they want to start Cunningham and
How
Ivy.
big is Fontecchio?
It's like 6'6", 6'7".
So, yeah, I mean, whatever. They're a bad basketball team for a reason. All right, both free throws are good there from Cunningham. We got a 4-point game. 4-point game. 3:30 to go. Cunningham's up to 15 tonight. Hart will bring it up. Knicks moving it around. DiVincenzo to Brunson. Brunson, one-on-one versus Thompson. Looking to get it to Bogey, and he'll get it to him. He'll go one-on-one here versus Fontecchio. Gets a screen. Has some space. Good pass. DiVincenzo drives. Nice inside pass. Going to be blocked, though, weak side by Cunningham. Achua didn't go up that strong, and it's going to be a fast break run out for Detroit, and it's a 2-point game.
Knicks kind of falling asleep again.
9-0 run here for the Pistons. Knicks got to tighten up, man. Brunson has it left side. Going to get a screen. He'll use it. Gets back middle. All the way to the cup, and he smoked a bunny. Brunson just smoked a 1-foot layup. Come on, JB. Come on, JB. He's right there. I mean, this is probably the worst missed layup of his career.
Oh, no.
That's one of those where it's like, do I go glass or do I not go glass? Hart throws it into Sims. Sims back to DiVincenzo. Sims is checked in for Bogey, and then DiVincenzo turns it over. Brunson on the floor, diving to save it. Knicks get it back, and a wide open three from the big Ragu who knocks it down. Knicks stop the skid, and they're back up by 5. The extra effort keeps the possession alive. Then Cade Cunningham comes down and knocks in a 3. Wow. Cunningham having one of his better games of the season. There's a reason he went number 1 overall. He's 6 of 6 from the deck. He's got 18. Brunson fires to Hart. They play catch. Brunson, spin move. Spin move again. Following 2. No good. Got a little bit too cute there. Should have just attacked Cunningham, who flops in transition and gets the call. He'll go to the line for a pair here. Cunningham with a chance to tie this up at 53.
Brunson getting on the floor. That's what you need your best player to do, man. Has to set the example.
Extra effort there. Got it done. Cunningham at the line. First free throw good. Cunningham knocks down both, and we are tied at 53. We're tied.
That's unacceptable.
Yeah, this is a joke. All right, here we go. DiVincenzo has it left side, gets it back to Brunson, just to the right of the logo. Gets a screen from Sims. Sims, or Brunson to Chenzo. Chenzo, 3, you got it! DiVincenzo with back-to-back triples. Knicks up by 3.
Time to feed the hot hand, man.
Yeah. Come on. Cunningham gets a screen, gets going downhill, and nice pass to Duran, who throws it down. Wow. Knicks are struggling to get stops right now.
Tibbs will not be happy with this defensive effort.
Cade Cunningham is balling right now. Brunson off the screen, gets it to Achua. Achua to Devo. Devo, 3! No good. Sims, though, with the board. Sims out to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson should have shot it. He'll drive off the pump. Gets into the lane. Contact and 1! Jalen Brunson. A little this, a little that. Foul. Doesn't matter. Bucket good.
The hoop and the harm.
Let's go. Big stuff there from Jericho, man. He's been active today.
Yes, they needed him to be active, and he gets that crucial offensive board.
Tough.
Brunson's a good, tough bucket finisher.
He is. He plays through contact, man. Brunson knocks down the and 1 free throw, and your New York Knicks are back up by 4 with 50 seconds to go.
If the refs gave Brunson the fouls he deserves, he'd lead the league in scoring.
He should. Already like top 7. I think he's 6th or 7th right now in the league. Cunningham guarded by Hart. Knicks double. Throws it into Duran. Duran out to Fontecchio. 3, no good. Rebound by the big Ragu. He'll throw it up to Brunson. Brunson now slows it down. Now gets it back up. Floater into the lane. Oh my goodness. Blocked by Cunningham. Cunningham from behind rejects Jalen Brunson.
Wow.
That's a great defensive play by Cunningham. It'll be Knicks ball. They'll throw it in from the corner with 14 to shoot. Hart will do the honors. He'll get it to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Thompson. Here comes a screen from Sims. He'll use it. He'll go right at Durant. Gets into the lane. Kicks. Open three. Hart. Yes! Josh Hart connects from distance. Knicks back up by 7 with 20 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. How about a stop here, boys? Josh Hart, he'll try to slow down Cunningham. He's been the best player on the floor for Detroit. Good at extra bodies going at Cunningham. Forced him to kick it out. Fontecchio 3. Good. 3 seconds to shoot. And then Jericho Sims turns it over to Jalen Duren. And great defense by Sims to force the miss. I mean, Jericho, with a dumb pass right out after the bucket, pretty much throws it directly to Jalen Duren. But he did a great job of getting back on defense and moving on to the next play mentality. And he stayed vertical and got a stop. That was big.
Monty Williams is about to go get himself a technical foul. He's yelling at the refs after that one.
Could he technically challenge that? Like, how does that work when the half ends?
You could, and what would happen is...
I bet like if it was deemed successful.
No, you can't because it was a no call.
You're right. You can't do no calls. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. All right.
FaceTime Seeps?
Yeah, let me FaceTime Seeps real quick. Let's see what he's saying. And then after that, I got to use the restroom. So let's see if he picks up.
Jericho Sims been active in this first half.
I am going to guess that Patrick Seaman does not answer.
I would guess that as well.
Can they hear that?
They can hear it.
He's not going to answer.
What a puss.
He's a flake.
That's crazy. He knows.
He knows what it is. His phone's probably in his gym bag. He's probably getting shots up right now. No answer. No answer from Seeps.
That's crazy.
We'll give him a call back so he knows it's urgent.
No doubt.
Coward.
It's absolutely soft behavior. What can you do, man?
I don't know. Should I leave him a voicemail?
Yeah. Give him a call, leave him a voicemail.
Let me get a voicemail. Someone calls you 3 times and you don't answer, you better be busy.
This means he's getting shots up.
I actually do believe that he is getting shots up right now. If his voicemail box is not set up, I'm going to be pissed.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Don't put his number over the air.
At the tone, please record your message.
That could have been bad.
That would have been bad.
You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Seeps, it's Marsh here, your roommate, your coworker, and co-host here on New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. We've got a lot of people in the chat, over 800 people watching, and they are all just curious where you're at today. I didn't tell them what was going on, but a lot of people think you're... I can't leave that long of a message. Erase and re-record.
Press 4.
At the tone, please continue recording. At the end of your message,
That's
press
a joke.
1.
Who knew it was this hard to get a voicemail these days? But Seeps, I hope you're all right. I hope nothing's too bad out there. People were just wondering if you were scared to come into work after I beat you in one-on-one. I told him no way. He's never scared, but a lot of people think that. Hope you're all right. If you still have a pulse, give us a call back. See ya. Work on your jumper, kid.
We tried.
We tried. We tried. Marsh just joined. What the F? Knicks only up 4 on one of the worst teams. Yeah. But I could see them still winning this game by 20.
It's a 4-point game. It doesn't feel like a 4-point game.
I don't feel scared right
Correct.
now at all. Alrighty, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. While we're gone, I'm going to say this. It's Jeffrey Cooperstein's birthday tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Let's go.
Every $5 super chat that comes in while I'm gone, me and Cooper taking birthday shots. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. MG will be right back. He has to use the restroom during halftime. Shout out to Ty Man. Shout out I'm going to get that name wrong. Arsenier. Shout out Spark. Dante DiVincenzo needs 9 more points. For you? Halftime here, Knicks up 4. No sweat. Ty Man, Seeps is just ducking like crazy. Do you think he'll answer me? Do y'all want me to FaceTime Seeps? Shout out to Noah. You as well. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. All right. Y'all want me to do it? All right, bet. I'm going to do it. I just accidentally FaceTimed one of my friends that I didn't mean to. Shout out Eric Drumpf with the $5 super chat. E. Drumpf, my man. F. Rolly. Always F. Rolly. Always. All right. Patrick C. All right. I'm FaceTiming him. Ty Man, thank you, my brother. All right. FaceTiming Seeps right now. Patrick Seatman. He's being soft as all get out. His brother won't answer his phone. I don't know what to do, y'all. This is complete BS. Back says Marsh has to play Rolly next. I don't know about that. Bank, what up, Minnow B? Levi's best. He is running, dude. Unavailable. That is just ridiculous. Can I hoop? No. I'm a decent shooter if the conditions are perfect. That's kind of it, though. Brightest, thank you, my guy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Marsh, Seeps, Rolly would all smoke me in one-on-one. It may be a 7-0 skunk. I won't lie. I can beat a few people in the office, but not many. I tried to FaceTime Seeps too, and he ducked me. It's ridiculous. MG's back.
Yeah, I thought I was going to maybe get lucky. Here we go. Yeah, I thought I was going to get lucky maybe and get a return call from Seeps while I was
Didn't happen.
away, and it did not happen.
We owe 2 shots.
Hey-o, shout out to Eric Drumpf coming in. And then Walter Lotta. Walter Lotta is very similar to Lord Buddy Bear. He's a game wrecker, man. He can come off the edge, and he can change a game with just one play. Walter Lotta, we appreciate you, my man. I'm going to pour up a shot. Coop's got a shot as well. I got 2 coming. Shout to Coop. Birthday tomorrow? What are you turning, 18?
19, actually.
19?
Yes.
Okay. You got any plans?
No plans. Just working and hanging out. Had dinner with the fam this weekend. No real plans. Just chilling. May go outside tomorrow. We'll see. That's tough.
Yeah, the tequila is different.
After a couple.
It tastes like water, which isn't
like
good.
Water.
I have become bougie when I drink tequila. I only want to drink Reposado. The Blanco, to me, has started to almost taste like vodka. And I hate vodka. Rolly is a vodka guy. I can't believe
I like vodka, too.
You're a vodka?
Not shots,
you are a vodka guy.
But I do like vodka. Yeah,
I
I'm a
can't
vodka
do
mix
it,
guy.
man.
Shout out to South Holland.
South Holland. Holla. What up, Brody? Missed the last few streams. Been buried in work. Keep up the good work, Marsh. Hey, you keep grinding. You keep getting your work done. We'll be here when you got time. And it makes me happy that when you do have time, you tune in. Shout to South. He's always tuning in and showing love. My man CPJ in the building. CPJ, What up, bro? See, CPJ, I haven't heard you comment on the 1v1 game. I thought I'd get a little bit more love from you, dog. Thought I'd get a little bit more love for you. What's up with that? What's up with that? I thought you'd show love to the kid. What up with that? Shout out. Knicks Galaxy, what up? CPJ, you haven't seen it yet? That's disrespectful. Nah. Just know I held it down for the real ones. Had to hold it down for the real ones. He says he's been on road. He's been on road. He's been busy. I was honestly shocked how many people messaged me on Twitter or messaged me on Instagram and were just like, Marsh, that was awesome. We want you guys to do that more. I think it's cool when we can just be more ourselves. And I know you guys come into this channel for Knicks content and the Giants viewers go in for Giants content. But when we get to just kind of show you guys who we are as people, I love that. And it was really cool that a lot of people enjoyed the 1v1 with me and Seeps. Hey, we're almost there for our rematch. We're almost at the rematch. Levi's the best says, Marsh, you were kind of settling a little too much in the 1v1, but you were exhausted, so I'll give you a pass this time. Yeah, I know. I went back and I looked at all the live comments. Everyone's like, Marshall, stop shooting jumpers. I shot just enough jumpers, Coop, and missed just enough to where Seeps didn't think he had to contest on the game winner.
It was part of the strategy. You
all
were keeping
part of
them
the
honest.
strategy. The first point of the game, everyone expects me to get downhill, try to Euro. No, I'm gonna shoot my jumper, let Seeps know that I'll take that. Thing is, I didn't make that a couple of times.
Make him defend everything.
Yup. Will says someday a 3v3 chat sports would be fire. Me and Seeps were talking about different things we can do, like not being able to leave the gym until we make 15 free throws in a row.
Between y'all two?
Alternating every single one.
That'd be easy.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think it'd be easy for us to go Marsh Seeps, Marsh Seeps, Marsh Seeps?
Both of you are good enough shooters.
I think that would be hard.
Which chat sports producers can I beat in basketball? Maya's World asks. Can beat Jack.
Jack's getting cooked.
Tex
is getting cooked. Is C Breezy got any game?
That's a close one.
That's a good game.
I lose to Sam.
You'd beat Smitty.
Of course.
Smitty stinks.
Yeah, I'd beat Smith. I'd lose to Chip.
I think you would beat Trace. He just doesn't have any sort of. He doesn't have the skill.
That's fair.
I'd
lose to Rolly. I'd lose to Seeps.
F Rolly. F Seeps. Rolly is actually out there right now, just being weird. Noah Turner says Brunson or Tyrese Halliburton.
Noah. I know you're a Mavericks Today guy. Oh boy, have you opened up a can of worms.
We're not going there. We're not going there today. We were talking about a 3-point shootout. Me and Seeps,
That'd be fun.
If we got racks and put in 5 balls in each rack. We also talked about not being able to leave the gym until we both made back-to-back half-court shots. He has to make a half-court shot, then I have to make one.
You would never leave.
You don't think we'd ever leave?
That would be fun, though. I think that would be I think that would be harder than 15 free throws.
I do, too.
Yes.
And then the 15 free throws one, every $50 super chat that comes in during the stream is another
Adds a
free
throw.
Something like that. We've been talking about doing fun stuff. Vontae Lyle says, how about a horse game? We could play a horse.
A horse game would be fun.
Levi says, besides off-season rumors, are you guys planning basketball streams once in a while?
What does he?
Us actually playing basketball or live shows during the week?
Both. Porque no los dos?
O-Dog says, Marsh, love you, little bro. You make this Knicks journeys to it. Shout to you. We will do live shows every single week during the off-season. We'll go live once a week on the channel. That's what we do. Walter Lada in the chat laughing. What's up, Walter? Always showing love, my man. Thank you for being a real one. Walter Lada. Noah Turner. It's always Jalen Brunson. Twice on Sunday.
Dude, I know. Mavs played the Pacers yesterday. Rick Carlisle's such a good coach.
He is. He's got those boys playing, man.
The offensive X's and O's are just something else.
I don't remember the Mavs like playing that much of an up and down style with him. Did they?
Oh, yeah. They went crazy up and down. Luka hated it.
Okay. Maybe that's why I'm like just like
Yeah. No,
mixing the business.
they were very fast-paced with him, for sure.
Not with Dirk though, were they? Or with Dirk too?
Not as much with Dirk, but like as Dirk's career went on and he became less of a factor, they started getting faster.
Banks says Marshy dominating the paint. Hey, man, I read the scouting report. Joseph says, I hope you do something over the summer because the Mets are going to suck.
Thing is, Marsh is a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
F the Mets, though.
AJ McMecca says, what about you versus Stephen A one-on-one? I did see that video where Stephen A was getting up jumpers. He's kind of got a little Ray Allen release.
You would cook that
I would give him one shoulder to the chest and he would collapse. I'm pretty sure he has a bad knee. I'd go right at his knee, too.
I hate Stephen A.
I'd go right at his knee.
He ain't even a Knicks fan.
He's not a Knicks fan. All right. Third quarter is underway. The Knicks will start with the ball. DiVincenzo has it up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson, one-on-one versus Fontecchio. Now he gets a screen. Now drive left side. Backdoor pass to Chenzo. Goes to the rim. Contested layup falls. Strong take by the big Ragu. 6-point game. Cunningham has been the best player on the floor for Detroit. Knicks are going to have to slow him down. Hartenstein switched on to him after the screen. He kicks it to Fontecchio. His three. No good. Rebound by Achua. Let's blow this thing open.
Come on.
Brunson has it. Gets a screen. Strong screen by Hartenstein. Then he catches it. Spin move. Up and under. What a take by iHeart. A little sauce from the big fella. Cunningham drives on Achua. Reverse lay. No good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line for a pair. What a spin move here by iHeart.
He can put the ball on the floor a little bit.
Hey, tough move.
Goes in the spin cycle.
8-point game. Third quarter just underway. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. You would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Cunningham at the line. First one's good. First one is good.
What do you think Tom Thibodeau told this team at halftime? Quit fucking around?
Yeah.
Let's end this thing in the third quarter?
Something along those lines. I would love to be a fly on the wall for those Tom Thibodeau team meetings.
Do you think he just gets so angry that he can't even talk sometimes?
Yes.
That's what I picture.
Cunningham misses a free throw. First miss tonight. He was 6 of 6 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. First missed shot of the game. Knicks up 7. Josh Hart has it up top. Swings it. Brunson launches 3. Left it short. Rebound by Detroit. He'll get it to Cunningham. Cunningham to Ivy. Ivy on the break. Lays it up. No good. Here come the Knicks. Ivy's on the ground behind the play. They have numbers. Brunson gets it to Hart. Hart to Chenzo. Chenzo 3. Yes! Dante DiVincenzo knocks it down. Knicks up by 10. Come on. Chenzo up to 13 tonight. 3 triples made on 6 attempts. Hart guards Cunningham, pushes him left side. Cunningham rise up, knocks it down from the left elbow.
Cade's got a smooth game.
Yeah, he does, man. I think he's really good.
He's a good player. Good player.
Hartenstein has it right wing. We'll get it to Achua. Achua to Hart. Knicks running that motion around the perimeter. Brunson has it. Gets it to Hart on the handoff. Hart drives baseline. Gets it to Hartenstein. His foul line floater no good. Rebound by Detroit. Cunningham throws it up head to Ivy. Ivy's going to attack the paint. Jump stop. Kicks it out. Open 3. Cade Cunningham. No good. Rebound by DiVincenzo. He'll throw it up to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen from Hart. Drives right by Cunningham. He's fouled. Oh, he can't get it to go. But he'll go to the stripe for 2. Brunson. He's so good at that move, and he kind of stole it from Luka.
Yes.
Where he gets it right here, and then he'll pick it up with 2 here. They'll reach down, and he just goes right here.
No doubt. Brunson, he has one of the most crafty games in the paint for a point guard of his size.
Yeah, he's good, man. We'll go to the line here. His first free throw is up and in. Lead back to 9. Lead back to 9. Shout out to all 700 people in the chat. If you haven't yet, hit the thumbs up icon. And if you're not subscribed, change it. Subscribe to the channel. Second free throw. Brunson off the mark. Brunson 1 and 2 from the stripe. Cunningham guarded by Dante. Force him to pick up his dribble, and the Knicks get steal. Achua in the passing lanes. It goes to Brunson. Brunson brings it up. Swings. Chenzo releases. Leaves it short. Rebound by Detroit. Cunningham leading the break. Oh, Brunson just slid in to take a charge, and they didn't call it. Bucket good for Cunningham. I thought Brunson was there, and he got hit. No whistle called, though. Cunningham has 25 points. He's 8 and 9 from the field. Brunson has it left wing. Gets a screen from Hartenstein. Gets back into the middle. Kicks it out. Chenzo rip through. Back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Ivy. Takes him into the lane. Spin move. Has him on his back. Fall away 2. Left it short. But there's going to be a foul. Looks like they got into the landing space of Brunson. I believe he'll go to the stripe here.
JB going to the line. 1 of 2 last time.
Randall Neptune, what up, man?
What up, Neptune?
Because I got you. Next game, 11. I don't know if I got the juice to play 11. If we're going to 11, I feel like I got to play 1s and 2s. I think if you play 1s and 2s, that might give Seeps a little bit more of an advantage.
The rules should not be catered to Seeps whatsoever.
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
First free throw for Brunson, up and in.
Pretty crazy that he didn't answer his phone, by the way.
Yeah. Banks says, is JB the better shooter or Dante is the better shooter? I think that Dante DiVincenzo is a better three-point shooter, but Brunson, I feel like, is more skilled from the foul line, from the three-point line and in. Which, I don't even know if you call a mid-range guy a shooter. Brunson just gets to his spots better. Like, I think if each of them shot 100 threes in an open gym, Dante's probably making more. Brunson did have a 24 in the three-point contest, 2 points away from winning it. So I'm sure it's close, and I'm sure they've had some shootouts before, dating back to the Villanova days. Eli owns Brady, says, I don't know about that, Marsh. It's my opinion. I think DiVincenzo, though, is just a more pure shooter of the basketball. Brunson's a better scorer, no doubt about it, though. I mean, DiVincenzo's shooting like 43% from 3 this year. Evan Porterman, what up? Ivy made the first, and he makes the second. 72-65, 8.5 minutes to go. Starters remain in for the Knicks. Brunson, Hartenstein, Chenzo, Achua, and Josh Hart. Brunson gets a screen from Hartenstein. He'll be guarded by Thompson. Slithering his way into the paint, then throws it into the corner to Hart. 10 on the shot clock. Hart back to Brunson. He's guarded by Thompson. Gets a screen from Hartenstein. Dribbles to his right. Gets back middle. Kicks. Chenzo 3. Yes! Dante DiVincenzo ready to catch and fire at all times. And he has caught fire here at MSG to put the Knicks back up by 10.
Chenzo giving the Knicks a much-needed spark.
He has. I think they just called a technical.
For not having his shirt tucked in? Are you shitting me?
The NBA refs just called a technical foul on Josh Hart for not having his shirt tucked in. Adam Silver, you are ruining the NBA. Adam Silver, you should be embarrassed. He should have to resign immediately. He should have to resign. We're calling technical fouls for untucked shirts. He should have to serve a day in prison. That's a joke. Fontecchio, shot, no good. Rebound by Duren. And he'll lay it up and in. Are you serious? That is what we just called? What about untucked Kyrie?
No one tucks their shirts in the NBA.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Josh Hart drives, gets it to Hartenstein. His shot no good. Rebound by Detroit. Ivy looking to push. He'll attack Hart. His layup up and in and one. We know they called offensive foul. No.
No, it's a block. They called the block. And one. It's a no call, if anything.
I cannot believe they called a technical foul for an untucked jersey.
Silver make the call? I mean, Jesus. That's a joke.
I mean, like, you already fucked us out of a win versus the Rockets. You don't have to fuck us again for a jersey untucked.
I mean, what are we doing here, man?
What is this, upward basketball? What are we, 8 years old? Playing at a church? 4-point game.
Fuck out of here, dude.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Have you ever seen that call?
Never. I have never in my life seen that. I've also never seen the Detroit Pistons get 9 more free throws in a game for the New York Knicks. It's weird. Brunson has it. Step back three. Good. Wait. Yes, his shirt was tucked in. Bucket counts. Knicks up 7. It's hard to win playing 5 on 8, but the Knicks are doing it. Cunningham drives baseline. Throws it into the corner. Turnover. Knicks ball the other way.
Surprised they called him out of bounds. What a joke.
Shirt untucked technical.
Are you kidding me?
If I was a player, I would be untucking people's shirts.
Absolutely.
And then pointing it out to the ref. Shirts untucked. Shirts untucked. It's a joke. I mean, look, I don't want to ask for special treatment, but how about just not screwing us?
If I was Josh Hart, I think I would have gotten thrown out of the game.
Is he going to be fined a technical foul?
Yes.
No
you get
way.
fined for every technical. Every technical you get fined.
But like, is that like one, like, let's say his shirt gets untucked again. Is he out of the game? Like,
yeah, dude.
Or is it one of those team techs?
No,
like,
that's a tech.
It's going to come to a point where, like, someone is one tech away from missing a playoff game, and their jersey's going to be untucked, and they're going to be suspended a playoff game for that.
Absolutely. That is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I've never seen that call in an NBA game.
Should never be called again. And Cade Cunningham just got teed up during the timeout. So, yeah.
Refs just want to be a part of the freaking show, man. Let the players play. God's sakes. It's a joke. That shit pisses me off, man.
Ridiculous. Well, we are at a TV timeout. Check out our proud sponsor, Prize Picks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. What is Prize Picks? Well, it's easy daily fantasy sports. And it's exciting. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their projected stat line. I went with the more on points, rebounds, and assists for Bojan Bogdanovic. I also went with the more on points and rebounds for Grimes. Doc Grimes may have a little bit of a revenge game. Has not done that so far. Still early here. But, yeah, play Prize Picks. Check them out. Daily fantasy sports made easy. NFL season may be over, but you playing daily fantasy sports should continue or start right now. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. Here we go. .60 stacks. It must be a new rule because there literally was a meme called untucked shirt to Kyrie Irving.
Yes.
And Kyrie Irving is still in the league. So which means the rule must have been changed quickly. So .60 stacks, if you want to act like a smart guy in the chat, at least have your facts straight, brother. As Brunson will go to the free throw line after the Cunningham tech, and he will connect.
BDO.
Ball don't lie.
Brunson was lobbying. He had to beg the ref to call the technical for Cade.
Should have untucked his jersey. All right. Knicks ball coming up. The court. Knicks up by 8. 7 minutes to go in the third. Still starters are in. Brunson has it right wing. Going to use a screen from Hartenstein. He gets into the middle of the paint. Pump fake, kicks. Hart, corner, triple. Good! Josh Hart is on fire! Love the confidence from Hart, man. He's up to 17. He's 3 of 5 from distance. Cunningham goes off a screen, throws a lob to Jalen Duren. His dribble, picked up, kicks. Thompson, 3. No good. Rebound by the Knicks. Brunson leading the way. He'll get it to Achua. Achua to Hart. Hart to Brunson. Brunson, triple! No good. Rebound by Detroit. Duren will bring it up. He'll hand it off to Thompson. He'll set a screen for him now. Thompson back to Duren. He'll drive on Hartenstein. Good defense. Kicks it out to Fontecchio, who drives on Hart. Off the square and in. Nine-point game. Less than 6 minutes to go. Brunson swings to Hart. Hart to Dante. Dante launches. No good. Rebound by Jalen Duren. Here comes Cunningham. He's been great tonight. Gets downhill, swings, Ivy, launch, off the catch, no good. Rebound by Hart. Hart leading the way. He'll get it, try to get it to Brunson. Good denial there by Fontecchio. Now Hart will play catch with Achua. Hart drives baseline, swings it to Dante. Oh my God, snatched back by DiVincenzo. And now Hart will reset. Backdoor pass, nice cut by Brunson, floater up and in.
What a
Love
pass.
the freaking pass and the backdoor cut from the Villanova Wildcats. Brunson up to 26 on the night. Knicks up by 9. 5 minutes to go in the third. Cunningham drives. Good contest by Achua. Shot no good. Here they come. Hart leading the way. He'll look to go. Hands it off to DiVincenzo, and then they'll slow down in the half court. DiVincenzo plays catch with Hartenstein. Drive. Baseline floater up and in. Knicks up by 13. Knicks up by 13. DiVincenzo's up to 18. 7 of 12 from the field. Cunningham once again, left wing, guarded by Hart. Hart pushes him left. Double there from Hartenstein. Love the defensive rotation by the Knicks. Now Ivy has it. He'll rip it to Cunningham. He'll launch a left wing 3. And he'll knock it down. It's a big-time shot. 10-point game. Cunningham's got 29 in the game. Brunson gets a screen, kicks. Chenzo to Achua. Achua, triple try from the corner. No good. Ball kept alive by the Knicks. DiVincenzo comes up with it, but they're going to call a loose ball foul, it looks like, on Josh Hart. So it'll be Pistons ball going the other way. Hart playing with a lot of effort. Gets called for a foul here? Yeah, probably should be called for a foul. Max Payne Media, what up, dog? Terrence Newman, what up? Ten-point game. Less than 4 minutes to go in the third. Jericho Sims is checked in for the Knicks, as Fournier is checked in for Detroit. Cunningham, layup, no good. Good contest by Sims, but an offensive rebound for Detroit. And then Achua, he's going to foul. He's going to foul Jalen Duren. Thick Clappa says, so annoying, YouTube won't play the video if you close your phone. Yeah. Pretty dumb feature. I think if you get YouTube Premium, though, it lets you.
It does.
It does, so that's them trying to. Yeah. Duren, first free throw. Good. Matt says, Marsh, what do you think about the trade so far? I think it was a great trade. We traded the Pistons 2 players that come off their bench for a guy that averaged 20 in the NBA, and he didn't give up a first. I think it was a great trade. I gave it a B+, I believe, on trade deadline day. I would stick at a B+. Like, Grimes doesn't even play. It's crazy. Brunson drives, drops it off to Achua. Achua out to Hart. Hart drives off the three-point line, gets it to Sims, who throws it down. He's a Skywalker. Knicks back up by 11. 3 minutes to go. Cunningham drives, pushes off Brunson. Step back three, good. Cunningham is cooking, man. Cunningham is cooking right now.
10 of 13 from the field.
As Brunson's pass up ahead, knocked out of bounds by Fontecchio. It'll be their ball from the corner. Frankie says, I got YouTube Premium during lockdown and I can't go back. Having no ads is 100% worth it.
Exact same thing happened to me. I got it during lockdown and I can't go back.
So what all does, so no ads?
No ads. You can play it with your phone closed. That's your main. That's the main
too.
things.
I would love to pair Cade Cunningham and Jalen Brunson together. That would be a great backcourt. But Beans being a salesman, trying to sell people on YouTube Premium. Coop, sounds like he likes it.
You should get it. No doubt about it.
You should get it.
Check in on our prize picks here, Marshy.
Yeah, how are you looking? Check out Prize Picks, prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. So I went with the more on Bojan Bogdanovic, points, rebounds, and assists. He's up to 8 points, 1 assist, so he's at 9. Need a big third quarter out of him. And then Quentin Grimes has 0.
1 assist.
1 assist. I did points and rebounds.
You did points and rebounds, so it doesn't even matter.
Not ideal. Not ideal. That's why you use promo code CLNS, so you get a 100% deposit match in case you miss. But I don't think this one's over. I think we're still in the thick of it. Kareem says, plus you get YouTube Music with Premium. What's YouTube Music?
I'm not familiar with YouTube Music.
I'm assuming it's some sort of streaming service. As on the Kiss Cam, they are getting tongue.
They're sucking face.
Yeah, I think the Kiss Cam should just be a peck and not a tongue action.
Should not be a makeout.
No. Agreed.
Knicks up 8.
Knicks up 8. Thought they've came out with good effort here in the third quarter. Extended the lead early. Got up to 10. I think it was 11 at one point, if not a little bit more. We'll see if they can close it out. That's the best way to describe music. Describe YouTube Music. There you go. Shout out to you guys. Angry Casual fan. No, everyone just talking about YouTube Premium. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Max Payne Media says, commentary so good, I don't even watch the live game anymore.
That's a real one.
It's not that good. It's not that good. But I am glad that I can give you guys a spot where you can get passion-driven content, man. That's what we're trying to give you guys. So shout out to y'all. 840 people watching. If you could, please hit the thumbs up icon. We would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Some young Knicks fans at the Garden tonight. This has got to be the cheapest ticket to a game this year, right?
Probably.
Do they change ticket prices based on opponent, even on like face value?
100%.
It's not like
the Celtics game is going to cost more than the Pistons game.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Brunson, Burks, Hart, Sims, and Achua on the floor. Brunson posts up Grimes, gets by him, hangs, floater. No good. They're going to call a foul, though, because he got fouled. AJ McMecca, you are a real one, brother. As Mr. Dude, you are so fly, man. You are so fly. Are you sky high? I'm so fly. I'm sky high. Shout out to my guy Thomas Benning in the chat. What up, TB? Brunson at the line with a chance to make it a 10-point game if he knocks down both. First one is up. Nothing but nylon. We're up 9. I used to use Opera browser with ads off to watch YouTube with no ads.
I don't know what that is.
That seems illegal. So let's not talk about illegal activities in the chat. Brunson gets the second free throw to rattle on home.
We fly high, no lie, you know this.
Bowling. I used to walk into my 6th grade English class doing that. Let's ride. Fontecchio, corner 3, blocked by Achua. Almost saved it as well. Achua with some nasty defense. Shout out to the Big Sneeze.
That's a great nickname.
Achoo.
What?
I seen you beat Pat on the court. Terrence Newman, never a doubt. Never a doubt, Terrence Newman.
I thought he saved it.
I thought he kind of did too. Grimes will throw it in from the corner. He'll get it to Wiseman. Wiseman now hands it off to Fournier. Knicks push Fournier baseline. Step back 3. Fournier, yes! Oh, my goodness.
That was kind of tough.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by him. Still at Fournier. Knicks ball up top. Brunson crosses over on Grimes. Has space. Rises. 15-footer in and out. That one was halfway down before it popped out. 8-point game. Cunningham bringing it up the left side with 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Cunningham seeking that matchup versus Brunson. He's kind of taking advantage of him. He flops on a layup there, and Achua almost lost it. Knicks save it. Brunson pushes. It's a 4-on-4 break. Brunson to Bogey, and then Fournier flops, and then Bogey knocks down a jumper right in his face, and he points at him. No, he didn't do that. That would have been cool, though.
You would have.
I would have ran over him and then stepped over him.
Tyronn Lue style?
Exactly. Fournier's pass. Stolen. He's on the ground. Knicks have it again. Brunson leading the break. He'll get it to Bogey. Bogey to Burks. Corner triple. No good. Got to connect there. Cunningham. Look at a push. Nice pass inside to Wiseman. Wiseman layup good. Guarded by the smaller Burks.
That Burks shot is one you just have to make to kill any hope.
Yeah. Some would call that the dagger. 8-point game.
If you know, you know.
Brunson, right side. Has the whole side of the court if he wants it. Finds it open to Achua. Achua gets to the foul line, then stops. Throws it out to Burks. 5 on the shot clock. Burks is going to have to let one fly. Loses the dribble turnover. Ball will be brought up the court by Fournier with 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Cunningham has it at the logo. Brunson guarding him. Here comes a screen from Wiseman. He'll reject the screen. Drives right. Step back. Has space. 3. No good. Bogey, though.
Good board.
With a big board as Brunson will cross the half-court line with about 24 seconds to go. Brunson almost just got caught with an 8 seconds. Here we go. 20 seconds to go. About an 8 seconds, 9-second shot clock, game clock difference. So they're going to have to get a stop unless there's a foul. Brunson, one-on-one versus Fournier. Clear out. Blows right by him. And they're going to say Brunson turned it over. Fournier with some defense. Brunson up the floor like, you kidding me? You kidding me? 92. I think they counted that Fournier shot as a 2 because the MSG score bug has it as 84. Maybe they reviewed that at the end of the quarter. Did Grimes get a standing ovation? I cannot give you a great answer.
I got some cheers.
Yeah, some cheers. I don't really listen to the game audio all that much. I got headphones on. Cunningham will bring it up. He's moving, trying to get downhill. Goes to the lane. Layup up in the air. No good. Rebound by Bogey. He can let it go. And he doesn't. How do you feel, Coop, about players not shooting threes at the end of the quarter?
As far as I know now, it doesn't count against your percentage. Heaves don't count. I don't know who determines it, but as far as I understand, heaves don't officially count. Oh, boy.
What's up, Seeps?
I got your voicemail, man.
You got my voicemail? I don't know how it works because when I was midway through recording, it asked me if I needed more time, so I don't know exactly what all you heard.
Well, I got you saying I was scared to come into work because I lost a one-on-one.
I didn't say that. That's what the chat was saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. You're on air right now. If you want to defend yourself, go ahead.
Listen, I want my rematch whenever I can get it. That's all I have to say.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of people thought you called off work today to go work on your mid-range jumper.
Listen, was I in the gym for like 5 hours today? Who knows?
I will say Steve Spalding had your back. Steven Spalding, he had your back. Said we were being a little bit too harsh on you and losing in one-on-one to me. But you know what?
Listen, this is just more ammunition to everybody in the chat.
As Ari Gold says in
Entourage.
In this life, there's only scoreboards, and yours currently reads fucked.
I am currently down 0-1, but
You
we'll
are.
get a rematch.
We are. So we extended our deal of the day. We did $322 in super chats last game.
We are at 5:30 right now.
We're up to 530 today, and I said we will roll over from game to game, and then once we get to 1,000, we will do a rematch. So it's literally it's on
We
the
need
real
150
ones now.
bucks.
We're 150 away. It's on the real ones if you're going to get your rematch.
If somebody sends in 100, I'll dedicate a beer shotgun the next show to them.
There's the deal from Seeps. If someone sends in a $100 super chat, he'll do a beer shotgun next show. Do you have anything else to say before we go to the fourth quarter here to defend yourself?
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna let my game do the talking. I got nothing else.
You better let it start talking because it didn't say much in the first game.
Jumper wasn't falling.
The best part about the win, though, was when I came back home and I heard Seeps' girlfriend, as soon as we walk in the door, say, "Ha ha, you lose." It was great. It was great. All right, fourth quarter starting. We'll see you later, dude. Shout out to Seeps, being a real one and a good sport. Fourth quarter here as Quentin Grimes knocks down the left wing three to get things rolling in the fourth, and it's a 5-point game. It's a 5-point game. Alec Burks then stolen by Grimes. Grimes out in transition is fouled. Grimes trying to make some noise here in the fourth.
I don't mean to alarm you, Marsh. It is a 5-point ball game against the Detroit Pistons.
It is a 5-point game against the Detroit Pistons. Look at Quentin Grimes playing with some juice there, man. I'm going to be upset if he turns into a good player, and I believe he will. Yeah, Seeps sounded sick as hell.
He did sound ill.
Yeah, ill, not sick, but my watch, sick. All right, 5-point game. Malachi Flynn in, guarded by Deuce. It's Deuce, Hart, Bogey, Sims, and Burks. Malachi comes off a series of screens, snatch back, then drives, layup, up and in. Why is Malachi Flynn looking so good? It's a 3-point game. It is a 3-point game. I am not feeling good. Jericho Sims, handoff to Bogey. Bogey gets downhill, loses his dribble, recollects. A little shimmy, fall away two. Shot no good. And it's going to be out of bounds off the Knicks, they say. Detroit ball going the other way.
Oh, boy.
Detroit with an opportunity to tie the game here. Stephen Spalding, that is one of the best Ari Gold quotes I've ever seen. Oh, my goodness.
Ari's got a bunch.
Malachi Flynn, layup, no good. Rebound by Detroit, stolen by the Knicks. Bogey leading the break. He'll drive, spins, gets it to Jericho. Ball's loose. Hart comes up with it, kicks it to Bogey. Bogey now slows it down, and he'll find Hart on the perimeter. Knicks need to slow it down and get a grip back on the pace. Hart, he'll control, gets a screen from Jericho. He'll take a fall away too. Tough bucket from Josh Hart. I think Ari Gold may be my favorite show character of all time.
He's awesome. I love me some Ari Gold.
Hart up to 19 tonight. Shooting 50% from the deck. He's had a heck of a game. Evan Fournier has it. He's guarded by Hart. Forced to pick up his dribble. Gets to Grimes. Grimes, step back, corner, three. No good. Rebound by Bogey. Bogdanovich brings it up. Gets to Burks. Burks drives. Gets to the lane. Layup. No good. There was some contact, but no whistle. Here comes Malachi Flynn. Pushing the pace. He'll drive on Hart. His layup. No good, but it's going to be out of bounds off the Knicks. Deuce McBride could not control the defensive rebound.
Why is Malachi Flynn being active and making an impact on this ball game?
Yeah, don't love the way this is going. As Jalen Brunson is subbed in for Alec Burks. He didn't give you much tonight. And what happened to traveling on the inbound where you can't move your feet unless it's a make. They just don't call that anymore.
Nope.
As Evan Fournier missed a 3. Rebound by the Knicks. It's Brunson, Hart, Sims, McBride, and Boyan in the game for New York. Brunson hunting the matchup on Fournier. Crossover, blow by. Brunson fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
If they didn't call that, I was going to be pissed. I think Fournier just got teed up.
Evan Fournier may have just been teed up.
He was.
As the crowd is on their feet at the world's most famous arena. Evan Fournier teed up, Coop.
Monty Williams is hot too at the ref. Wonder what they saw.
Brunson, technical foul shot. Butter.
Brunson cooked Fournier's
I mean,
ass.
you fouled him 5 times, Evan.
Yeah, that's a foul. What are you talking about?
And then Josh Hart, after Fournier got teed up, tells everyone in the crowd to get loud. Brunson made the first technical. Now he's got 2 more coming. How about we go up 8 here and don't look back? Brunson makes it 7 with the first one. Steven, do you think that was writing for Ari, or by the end of the show, it was almost just improv because he was the character?
That's a great question.
I think it may be writing at the start, but I could also see him just improv in some of that stuff. Brunson, second free throw, good. Knicks back up by 8. 9 minutes to go. Close them out. Malachi Flynn has it. Guarded by Deuce. He'll get it to Wiseman. Wiseman operating out of that right high post. He'll get it to Malachi. Malachi gets downhill, finds an open Fournier, who launches a 3. That's no good. Rebound, though, by Detroit. Wiseman kicks it out to Flynn. Flynn, pull up. Draws the foul on Deuce. He'll go to the line for 2.
Gets Deuce in the air. Easy foul call.
As William Burton says, F. Burks. Yeah, Burton, man. I've been disappointed in Burks since he's got here.
He's a Knick.
He is a Knick.
Can't say F him.
They just need him to be better. First free throw for Detroit is no good because ball don't lie. Get the BDLs in the chat.
I do think if there's a downfall of this Knicks team, it's that they don't have a true backup one.
Yeah. Kind of we're hoping that, you don't really have a backup point guard. You don't. Very good point. Brunson has it. Left wing, guarded by Fournier. They're going to let him just go one-on-one. Take his ass to the woodshed, Brunson. Faces him up. Crossover. Fournier with a steal. Grimes out on the break. Layup. No good.
That's
going to
in
be
the cylinder.
Offensive goaltending. Woo, 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 woo. Knicks ball.
I thought the refs weren't going to call it at first. I was about to explode.
Very clearly. The ball was still on the cylinder after the missed Quentin Grimes layup. I mean, why is Evan Fournier playing the best defense of his career tonight?
Told you you'd be motivated.
If you played that hard, you'd probably still be on this team. Brunson gets into the lane, finds an open Hart, who finds an open Bogey, who launches. He missed it, though. Rebound by Flynn. Here they come. Detroit down 7, trying to make a run. Flynn has it. Right side, crossover, gets by Deuce. Swings it to Grimes. Grimes now guarded by Hart. He's at the top of the key. He'll use a Wiseman screen, gets downhill, kicks it back out to the top of the key where Malachi Flynn will control, guarded by Deuce. Flynn gets into the lane. He'll attack Jericho, kicks it out. Fournier swings. Grimes, 3. Good. 4-point game. 4-point game. As the Knicks throw it up ahead to Hart. Hart, layup, foul. Will go to the line for a pair.
Little weird in Madison Square Garden right now. Don't love the vibes. Don't love the vibes.
I also do not love the vibes.
Hart going to the line.
Hart, first free throw. Good. 5-point game. Hart, second free throw here. Could make it 6 with 7:30 to go. It's up and, it spun out. It was halfway down. 5-point game. You're going to need some stops here. Going to need some stops. Cunningham gets the screen from Fournier, and he'll get that matchup of Brunson on him. Good double team by DiVincenzo, but it leaves an open Fournier who makes you pay from deep. It's a 2-point game. You know Fournier and Grimes want this game. Knicks need to start playing like they want it. They've been playing around with the play around all night long. Don't want to give a bad team confidence. As Hart, cross court to Bogey. He'll launch. Good! Big time shot by Boyan. Knicks up 5. That's a nice shot and a nice pass from Hart. Cunningham, guarded by DiVincenzo. They keep on hunting that Brunson matchup. Cunningham gets downhill. Jump stop, fall away jumper, no good. Strong box out from Bogey. Brunson has it right wing. He'll get it to Bogey. Bogey's going to look to Cook, and he gives it right back to Brunson. Brunson uses the screen from Sims. He's got Jalen Duren on him. He's doubled. He gets it to Bogey. Bogey swings. Hart, dribble drive from the corner to the other corner to DiVincenzo, who's fouled. Will that be for 3 or will that just be 2? I think his feet were on the line.
Should that have also been a flagrant? I mean, look how hard Fournier goes into him. I don't know if they're going to show the replay.
I mean, the shot-making ability for Bojan Bogdanovic to rise up, catch it here. He never brings the ball below his waist. He lands, he goes here, and it's a shot.
It's what he does, man. It's what he does. He scores the basketball.
He puts the ball in the basket. Make sure you guys are hooked up with our proud daily fantasy partner, PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. The NFL season and college football season is over, but your season of playing daily fantasy sports should not stop, and it should definitely start if it has not yet. Daily fantasy sports made easy. You create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their projected stat line. I went with more on points, rebounds, and assists for Bojan Bogdanovic. He is up to 13 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Cash. Quentin Grimes. I went with more on 11.5 points and rebounds. He has 6 points. So he's right there. Need him to, for my lineup, have a good fourth quarter. As a Knicks fan, I don't want him to get another rebound or score. But play PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. Match first deposit up to $100. Daria LaRocca in the chat.
What up, Daria? But Marshall, what about backup power forward?
Exactly. Here we go. 1,100 people watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 36,000 subscribers. And to get there, we're going to need you. We're going to need your help. We're going to need your help. So subscribe and turn your notifications on.
Luka, Seep's called back already.
Seep's already called back. You missed it, Luka. You missed it, brother.
Listen to Jake. Hit that thumbs up icon.
If you have liked the video, if you've liked the video and you are subscribed, type real one down below. I want to know who the real ones are. Banks says Giants Marsh less than Knicks Marsh. Why is that? Why is that? Just curious. Or is that a greater than sign? I think it's less than.
I think you're the same guy.
I think I'm pretty close to the same guy, but I am. Maybe you're just a Knicks fan.
Brunson at the top of the key.
Brunson, pull up. Triple try, no good. All right, here we go. 5-point game. Pistons control the rock. It'll be Quentin Grimes. Stop the keys wide open. I can't believe he didn't shoot that. That's why he was not a part of this Knicks team. Not aggressive enough. Cunningham kicks it to Grimes. Grimes guarded by DiVincenzo. Forced him to look to put it on the dribble. On the ground, he does. Grimes, drive, drop off. Duren finishes. Good take by frickin' Grimes and a good pass. It's a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go versus the Detroit Pistons. Does not feel good. Brunson at the foul line. Uses the screen from Sims. Gets it stolen away by Fournier. This is like third time Brunson has had his pocket picked by Fournier. Grimes, corner three. No good, and Boyan fouled him. I mean, are you kidding me, man? Come on, Bogey.
This could be a tie ball game if Grimes cashes in all his threes.
We're looking to see.
It's a 3.
That's close.
No challenge from Tibbs.
No challenge from Tibbs. Grimes at the line. First one good. A lot of people are saying JB is tired. I mean, he's only played 34 minutes. He's only played 34 minutes. He's just having a bad game again. As Jericho Sims will sit down. And Hartenstein will sub in. 101-100. One more free throw coming for Grimes. He could tie it up here. And he does. We are tied at 101. Grimes up to 9 points. Brunson has it. Left wing. Kicks to Boyan. He'll launch from the corner. No good. Did not like that quick shot. The Knicks are on defense, and it's tied 101-101. 5 minutes to go. We are officially in clutch time. Cunningham gets a screen from Duren. He'll throw it away. Stolen by DiVincenzo. Knicks have numbers. Brunson going to go all the way and then kick it out to DiVincenzo for 3. Good! Let's go! Big time bucket from Dante DiVincenzo. He's up to 21. Cunningham doubled. Swings to Grimes. Grimes guarded by Brunson. He'll get to the lane. Pull it from the foul line. Shot no good, but a putback dunk from Jalen Duren. It's a 1-point game with 4:20 to go. Brunson gets a screen from Ihart at the logo. Creates space. Takes a 3. No good. His shot has been off. Rebound by the Knicks. Harden in the lane. To Brunson. To Genzo. They're going to say it was a foul prior to the pass. A foul prior to the pass. Ball will stay with the Knicks. (104-103). 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go. It'll be Knicks ball, throwing it in from the side out with 14 seconds on the shot clock. As Evan Fournier will sit down. Former Knicks Fournier and Grimes have scored or assisted on 11 of Detroit's last 13 points. Brunson has it. Gets it to Achua. Achua, strong drive. Layup, no good. Ball tapped around, but a rebound by Detroit. I don't love a Precious Achua drive off the feed. Cunningham, left side, gets it to Thompson. Thompson in the lane, finds an open Grimes for 3. Good. Knicks are losing to the Pistons with 3 minutes left. At least my prize picks hit. First lead for Detroit since 23-22. Knicks should be embarrassed. Brunson has played like shit. Time to turn it on, Brunson. Guarded by the Thompson twin. Has it in the post. Gets it to Hart. Hart ripped through. Drive. Layup. Air ball. Rebound by Achua. His layup up and in. 106-106. Here we go. Got to play defense. It's Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Quentin Grimes, Fontecchio, a.k.a. Fontecchio, and Sir Thompson. Cunningham navigating the screen. Missed rebound by DiVincenzo. He'll throw it up head to Brunson. Brunson into the lane. Slow step and a layup up and in. Strong move by Brunson. Man, quit talking shit and celebrating. You're playing like shit. Come on, man. Be that humble, silent assassin. You're beating the Pistons by 2. Shut up and hoop. Jesus Christ. Getting locked up by Fournier, but you want to get back to being an underdog. Let's go. 2-point game. Cunningham has it up top. He'll get a screen. Gets a switch to Hartenstein on him. He'll move it to Fontecchio. Back to Cunningham. He'll face up DiVincenzo. Use the screen. Dribbles to his right. He's got Hartenstein on him. He'll step back. Deep 2. Shot no good. Rebound by Hart. Come on, Brunson. Do something. Gets a screen from Hartenstein. Hesitates. Top of the key. Pull up. Foul line jumper in. About time you showed up. About time. Letting Fournier lock you up. You're so much better than that. 4-point game. Come on. Grimes, he'll control, guarded by DiVincenzo. Crossover to his right, behind the back, uses the screen, kicks it out to Cunningham. Cunningham blows by Hart, finds Thompson in the corner. He'll take a 3 and he'll make it. 1-point game. 1-point game, 2 minutes to go.
Thompson shooting 15% from 3 on the season.
1-point game. Brunson has it. Gonna get a screen from Hartenstein. He's got Thompson on him. He'll use it. Drives to the left. Pull up. Triple. Short.
I don't like that shot.
Fucking hate it. Knicks up by 1. Gonna have to play some defense. 90 seconds to go. Cunningham has it. Dribbles into the corner. He'll post up on Hart. Gets a screen from Duran. And then he'll throw him a lob. Good defense by the Knicks. Josh Hart picks up the loose ball. He's pushing the pace. Slow it down. Give the ball to Jalen Brunson. Let's go. 10 on the shot clock. Fontecchio draws the assignment of guarding Jalen Brunson. He's going to wind the time down and try to win the game. Brunson sizes him up, gets into the lane, kicks it out. Hart, pull up, foul line jumper. No good, ball's loose, and it bounds off Grimes. Challenge. They said it's off the Knicks. That was off Quentin Grimes. Challenge it, Tibbs.
Auto review. Last 2 minutes.
Review.
Auto review.
That's great weak side defense, the prior possession by Hartenstein to meet Duran at the rim. Clean block. Get that weak shit out of here. How do you not show a replay, man? We're going to go to TV timeout here. We got 1,500 people watching. If you want the Knicks to win, give me an LGK in the chat. If you want the Knicks to win right now, give me an LGK after the chat. LGK's in the chat if you want the Knicks to win tonight. I'm sorry. Talking shit when you've played terrible and being locked up by Evan Fournier, I don't care that's embarrassing.
No, that's a joke.
And you come in and take a terrible 3 after that. You want to be a big dog? Be a big dog all the time. Big dogs are always hungry. Come on, Brunson. You're better than this. Shout out to everybody in the building. Give me an LGK in the chat. If you're not subscribed, change it. Hit the sub button. Free, informative, entertaining content every day on your New York Knicks.
Come on, baby.
Come on, Knicks. Come on. Get it done. If there was not a challenge, it'll be Detroit ball going the other way, down by 1 with 55 seconds to go. You've played with your food for far too long. The Pistons now believe they can beat you. And the last thing you want to do is give an inferior team hope. And they've got that right now. 110-109.
I love that.
As I believe they are challenging it with the refs meeting at midcourt.
It's probably being automatically reviewed. If the ref said they're not going to review it, then Tibbs would have to challenge.
Okay. 1,500 people watching. Hit the sub button. Subscribe to the channel. We're at a TV timeout here. It may be Pistons ball down 1, or it could be Knicks ball up by 1. You've got some tough games coming up. Good point by OG. The Knicks cannot afford to drop this one. Brunson has 35 and 11. Hart, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. DiVincenzo has 21. And it will be Pistons ball. They will not review it. Cade Cunningham will control at the top of the key, guarded by Hart. 50 seconds to go. He'll use the screen. Hart's right on him. Pokes it away. Cunningham gets it back. 10 on the shot clock. He gets a screen. Gets a Chew to switch. They move it around. Grimes has it left wing. He'll drive middle. His layup. Good. Quentin Grimes with a swooping layup off the glass. The New York Knicks are down by 1 with 30 seconds to go. About a 13-second difference in the shot clock and game clock. Brunson has it up top, guarded by Cunningham. He's going to have to do it now if he wants to. Brunson, one-on-one, size him up, triple! No good. Ball's poked away. Grimes saves it. It's Detroit ball. Oh, the Knicks going to steal! To DiVincenzo! Call timeout! And DiVincenzo threw it away. Knicks get it back. Brunson has it. 6 seconds. Finds Hart. He goes up with it. And 1! Helter Skelter. The ball is loose. Bodies are on the floor. And Josh Hart lays it up with 2.8 seconds. Let's go, Knicks. Are you shitting me? Jeffrey Cooperstein, what just happened?
What on earth just happened? That was absolutely bonkers. No timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Just letting them go. DiVincenzo gives the ball up. Knicks get it back and the and 1 for Hart.
Oh my goodness. Hart, free throw. No good. Rebound by Hart. He's fouled again. 1.3 to go. Holy fucking shit!
What is going on in this basketball game?
Oh my God, the Knicks give it up. They get it back. They give it up. They get it back. Brunson to Hart. And 1! Hart with 2 free throws here. You better make both. First free throw. Hart. Good. Good. Automatic, or we'll get to that in a second.
I know what you're going to ask. It's not as automatic as you
With
think.
1.3 seconds, it's different. Because they're going to have to catch on shoot on the catch. Hart, second free throw. Detroit does have a timeout. Hart, free throw. He smoked it. Ball's tapped around, and that will do it. The New York Knicks win. They win. They win. It was ugly. It felt like I kissed my sister, but the Knicks win. And a win is a win. In this life, there's only scoreboards.
And yours reads fucked.
Detroit basketball.
What the fuck just happened?
This team is going to kill me. I mean, so Brunson shoots the 3. Missed it. Grimes hauled it down in the corner. He saved it. He got it to Fontecchio. Then Brunson knocked it away. Hart came up with it. Or Hartenstein. He threw it out to DiVincenzo. Cenzo pulled it out. Then his pass was stolen by Thompson. Then DiVincenzo gets a steal on Thompson. Brunson gets it back. Throws a rocket to Hart. And he laid it up and in.
Wow. That's all you can say. Hart, 23 points, 3 of 5 from 3.
I mean,
Eric Drumpf with the 10 counts as a dub. F. Rowley. It's always F. Rowley.
I am struggling to find what to say after that one. I felt like in that same possession, the New York Knicks lost the game 3 times. But kind of the backbone of this team, the identity of this team, came to the forefront on that possession. Never say die. Extra energy, extra effort, grit, doing whatever it takes to win. Whether it was Josh Hart getting the steal from Fontecchio, whether it was Jalen Brunson getting on the ground, and DiVincenzo getting on the ground after they turned it over. Brunson with the awareness to look up at the scoreboard, see how much time is left, and find a wide open Josh Hart for a layup off the glass. Wow. It should have never been this close. But like my guy Eric Trump says, when we look back in 2 weeks, Coop, it'll just be a win on the
That's
score,
all you see, man.
on the record.
You only see the W.
All
That's
you
it.
see is the W. I love after Josh Hart made it and then got fouled, he went to the ground, found the camera, looked
Stares
at
the
it,
camera.
and then he goes and misses 2 out of 3 free throws. You're lucky you were playing an incompetent organization tonight. And I still stand by what I said about Jalen Brunson. I still stand by that.
He had 35 and 11. It didn't seem like he played well.
I thought he played bad, especially in the second half.
And that's the standards we have for Brunson.
Dude got stripped like 3 times by fucking Evan Fournier. And then had enough courage after a fast break layup where he slowed down to go, man, quit all that sweet-ass shit. Get back to hooping. Get back to being an underdog. Because this shows me that the New York Knicks are complacent right now. A 2-point win in the most helter-skelter way against a Detroit Pistons team that has 8 wins on the season.
You can count them on 2 hands.
A win is a win. But God dang, it never should have been this freaking close.
Same post game we were planned on.
Yeah, we'll do the same post game. We're going to jump into a post game cut. We will take questions as well. There's already some super chats that come in. We will feature the super chats on the post game show. So if you want to get your question on the show, your comment, your take, whatever it may be, super chatting is the way to get that done. Steve Chandler in the chat says easy dub. That was the furthest thing from easy, brother. Daria says, I love Brunson, but yeah, bad game. It's not even the fact that, like, it's a bad game. I just thought, like, I think his britches are getting a little big. I think he's starting to believe in what people are saying about him. And that's human nature. I need Jalen Brunson to get back to having a whole sack of chips on his shoulder because that's when he's at his best. Hungry dogs run faster. He needs to be a hungry dog again. J10 with a $10 super chat. My man, we appreciate it. Brunson took way too many bad shots in the last 90 seconds of that. For the first time in his career, I felt Jalen Brunson was playing hero ball.
Yes, I agree.
He wanted that knockdown 3.
He wanted to end the game. No question. Got the win. Wasn't pretty whatsoever. But, man.
J10. Agreed. Josh Hart, man. What a player. Like,
if you need someone to just go to war with, it's Josh freaking Hart.
Dude, this kills me sometimes. J10, agreed. Did not like the way Brunson played that game at the end. Seal Pasito, my man. Says a short time ago, we would have been on the wrong end of that wacky ending. It's our turn. Let's go, Knicks. Happy birthday, Coop. 5 + 5 + 5 + 5. I got a shot at tequila for my man Seal Pasito.
I'm in. Shout out
Seal
Pasito.
Pasito. We appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to I Am Jules.
I am Jules. What up, man? Felt like he was trying to embarrass Fournier. I bet that checks out. You play against a guy that was on your team that you used to work and practice, and he tried to. I think he tried to make it a little personal.
I could see that.
I cannot believe that ended like that. This team needs to get fucking healthy, man. This team needs to get healthy ASAP, man. Do you want to grab this? Do you already have them? Stats?
Yes,
the second half of the game? Or second half of the show. Peter Todd says, I see the Patron body. Got to try Patron on Yeho. I need it right now. I also give the Pistons credit for their effort. But there's a reason Las Vegas set the line at 11 points. This was never supposed to be a close game.
You take the win, but you're not happy about it. Knicks are too good of a team to let that happen. Pistons have played them close twice now this season.
Yeah, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. All right, let's get into this post-game show.
Prize picks.
You could show my lineup since it hit, and I'll tell them, listen to the big dog. All right, let's do it. The New York Knicks found a way to make it a close game versus the Detroit Pistons. But in the end, they found a way to win with sheer just juice, man. They gave it everything they absolutely could. We will get to all of the information from last night's game, but the focus of today's video is I want to talk about kind of some injury rumors that are surrounding this basketball team. Did ESPN leak the return date for Julius Randle and OG Anunoby? As we know, Anunoby continues to battle back after having elbow surgery. He is expected to be reevaluated by doctors at the end of the month. Julius Randle, surgery has not been ruled off the table, and there has not been a timetable set for him. But I was sent 2 photos earlier today, and these photos, they come from the ESPN Fantasy Sports app. And it is someone that has Julius Randle on their fantasy basketball team. You see his position rank, you see how many average points he has, how many minutes, you see that they could drop him, but you see over here that it says he's out. And it says he has an estimated return date of March 3rd. Okay, nobody is given a return date for Julius Randle. And then I went and looked at OG Anunoby. Someone sent me this picture. And it was the same exact thing. A return date on March 3rd. So I'm like, okay, we got a return date for Randle on March 3rd. We got a return date on OG Anunoby on March 3rd. What the heck is March 3rd? And then I went and looked. It is a Sunday, and at 7 p.m., the New York Knicks play the Cleveland Cavaliers. I am not saying that those return dates are true for Julius Randle. I just think it is interesting that they have that. I will say this. March 3rd makes some sense for OG Anunoby. Would it be a little bit early? Yes, because he's not expected to be reevaluated by doctors until the end of the week. And I don't think after being evaluated on March 1st, he's going to be ready to play March 3rd. And I don't think that March 3rd is actually all that likely for Julius Randle. But throughout the weekend, and again today, and prior to the game against the Boston Celtics, we saw Julius Randle putting in work on the basketball court. Here he is getting in work with their assistant coach. We saw him in that leaked video where at the NBA Players Association gym, Randle was in the background of someone's video getting up shots. I believe Randle is going to return this season. And this is what Woj said about it. We did a video about this on the channel. You can check that out. But I just wanted to give a full injury update. Woj said this about Randle. There's not full clarity yet on this. Last season, he had the ankle injury. And there was a lot of suggestions to have that surgery during the season. Randall did not do that. He wanted to play. His inclinations to play even hurt. That was his goal. And it's also his goal right now. He wants to put anything off, surgery-wise, with his shoulder till the offseason. But that's still fluid. That's not been fully decided. The concern this season there is concern about this season, not just getting him back healthy, but how effective he could be playing with that injured right shoulder. He also said that OG is right on schedule. They'll reevaluate him at the end of next week. This was last week, and the hope is he starts to get back on the court then. I also thought it was very interesting that Adrian Wojnarowski said that Julius Randle is going to have to play through pain no matter what happens and how he comes back. So Randle, I think it will take him longer to get back out on the court than Anunoby. I do think the beginning of March, though, is a target date for Anunoby to get back. And after having to watch the New York Knicks claw their way to victory against the Detroit Pistons, they need to get healthy. They need to get healthy. If you want Randle and OG to get healthy, hit that thumbs up icon. If you're watching this video, you better hit the thumbs up icon. Don't jinx it. Don't be the loser. Doesn't hit the thumbs up icon and doesn't wish Randle and OG a speedy recovery. Do that right now for me. We'll get to more thoughts, stats, and updates and highlights about the Knicks versus Pistons. But first, I got to tell you guys about our proud sponsor, PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. PrizePicks is daily fantasy sports made easy. All you do is create a lineup of 2 to 6 players, and you simply choose more or less on their projected stat line. Lucky for me, I had a winning lineup last night. I selected more on points, rebounds, and assists for Bojan, cash. I also selected more on points and rebounds for Quentin Grimes, and that was cashed as well since he has 14. I won some big-time cheddar last night. You could do the same at prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. And if you put $100 in your account with the promo code CLNS, we'll match your first deposit up to $100. Shout out to PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. Check them out. Link is in the description. Josh Hart, man. Man, that guy he's hot, he's cold. He's up, he's down. You love him, you hate him. But honestly, last couple of weeks, he's been playing his best basketball this year. And it's the confidence that I'm starting to see in his shot-taking and shot-making ability. But when the game was on the line, he made the game-winning bucket. Did he miss 2 out of 3 free throws? Yeah, we got to fix that. But you don't win that game when you're not in that spot unless it was for Hart. Also, the possession prior to helter-skelter possession, Josh Hart gets a big stop on Cade Cunningham. Played great defense on him, made him work, and Knicks eventually got to stop. Jalen Brunson, 35 and 12. Great raw numbers. But by his standards, I think it's safe to say he didn't play all that well, man, especially in the second half. Less than 43% from the field. That is not good for Jalen Brunson. 3 of 11 from 3. That is not good for Jalen Brunson. He had 12 assists. Awesome stuff there. But he had 4 turnovers. He needs to tighten it up. I don't want to say I feel like Jalen Brunson is starting to listen to the people when they tell him how good he is. But I felt like he played hero ball against the Detroit Pistons last night. He wanted to hit that dagger 3. Way too many bad shots in that last 90 seconds. And he kind of got locked up by Evan Fournier. And after a couple possessions of that, he had a run-out fast break layup where he had to do a slow 1-2 to create separation. And then after that, he's celebrating and talking shit. It's like, bro, it is a 1-point game versus the Pistons in the 4th, and you're part of the reason it's close. Maybe I'm reading into things too much. Get back to playing to the guy that no one believed in. Get back to being the guy that has a bag of chips on his shoulder. Come on. We need you. We're not going anywhere without you. We really, really need you. Dante DiVincenzo was awesome. Had that really, really bad turnover. Really bad turnover at the end. What did he do? He got right on the floor after that, and he got a steal. Never quit. Never say die. In this team's DNA, and it comes from guys like Dante and Josh Hart and Isaiah Hartenstein, Jericho Sims, Presta Chua, and Deuce McBride. Dante played good. He really did. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Free informative Knicks content every single day. So sub for New York Knicks dubs. And if you are subscribed, type real one down below. I thought the New York Knicks got good minutes from Bojan Bogdanovic. Had 13 points, 6 rebounds, able to shoot 45% from the field, knocked 3 threes on 8 attempts. Would like to see that closer to 50%, but I'll take 37.5% any day of the week. I'd like to see him play more minutes, though. Only 21 minutes for Bogdanovic tonight. Need to see a little bit. I want to see him play a little bit more, but he was able to score the basketball when the Knicks needed him to in that third quarter. Alec Burks. He's been terrible. He has been terrible since joining this team. He's been inefficient. He has not given them any sort of backcourt guard that they can depend on when Brunson's out of the game, and he is taking horrible shots. The Knicks simply need Alec Burks to be better. He is hurting them. Isaiah Hartenstein continues to try to play through that Achilles injury. Just 26 minutes for him tonight. Most impressive thing to him about me is just the effort he consistently has. What was it, one of the last plays in the fourth quarter? Cunningham throws up that backside lob to Jalen Duren, one of the highest jumpers in this league, and Hartenstein meets him at the rim to get the block, to give the Knicks the ball and keep them in this ball game. That was a big-time block and defensive play by Hartenstein. I thought he played good overall. Needs to continue to try to get healthy. I thought Jericho Sims gave you good minutes when he came in. Probably look at the score sheet and you're like, 2.6 rebounds, 2 assists. Not really. But I thought he just gave you good energy. Looking at his stats here, he had 4 offensive rebounds. 4 offensive rebounds for Jericho Sims tonight. Thought he played pretty well. Achua, 11 boards, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Thought he played well as well. Way too close to the game, though. I know a win is a win, and we are all we're doing is chasing wins, but don't ever want this to happen. Knicks got lucky. They got lucky. Grade the performance, A, B, C, D, or F. I would say the Knicks played their D game today, and they still found a way to win. Make sure you are following me over on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. I'm tweeting about the Knicks all day, every day. It's another way you could stay up to date on everything orange and blue. Subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, hit the thumbs up icon. We'll see you later.
They got it. They got to win. You're not happy.
No.
You're not happy.
I don't know. I hope I'm not reading into the Brunson thing and being right. When you go to your first All-Star game and you do 1,000 interviews,
The rat poison's getting to him, you think?
you start to smell yourself a little bit. I don't know. I like when my teams are underdogs. And it seems like the New York Knicks in the year of 2024 have been lifted up by everyone.
They've become a favorite.
And it's like, I don't want that. I don't want that. Jalen Brunson has never been the favorite.
He's got to stay with that chip on his shoulder.
Did not love that Quentin Grimes had a good game. And I believe he's a good player.
He was very good.
Very good in that second half. Thought he played good defense. I think that while that may be a good trade for the Knicks, the mismanagement of that asset was bad.
It's a trade they had to make.
You had to make the trade. Like you were backed into a corner at that point. You had to make a trade, but you didn't trade him for Donovan Mitchell, and then you turn around and trade him for 2 30-year-old players, and you had to give up a second-round pick. It is what it is. Bronx boy, that is effing hilarious. That is effing hilarious. Oh, my God. I always got faith in Brunson. I want him to get back to being the guy that wants to tell everybody to go fuck themselves, though.
He needs to get back to that. The Knicks are going to win a title. That's how you do it.
I just want to look at one stat before we get out of here, because I feel like Jalen Brunson is struggling to shoot the ball from 3 recently, and I don't know if my eye test is right. Yeah, it's not right. Not right at all. He's still shooting the piss out of the ball. All right. We're going to sign off on today's show. CPJ, is someone being weird in the chat?
Yeah, I banned him.
BAA Gaming. What a loser. Yeah, I thought Brunson was struggling from 3, but then I look at what he's done. He struggled against Philly, but he was 4-9 versus Boston. He was 5 of 8 versus Orlando. So, technically in the 3 games after the All-Star break, he has not shot the ball well from 3. But I got all the faith in the world in that guy. I just want him to don't let January and February in the All-Star game be the peak of your season.
You think it's gone to his head?
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't love the talking shit, though, after a fast break layup after Fournier just cooked your ass on defense and you're up by 1 against the Pistons.
Yeah, that would rub me the wrong way. I agree.
And then those pull-up threes in the last 90 seconds. How about you get to the rim? How about you get to your mid-range spot and pull up? Just felt a little bit hero ballish. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I believe in the guy. I believe he's the face of this organization, and he is going to bring us a championship one day. Just want him to main thing the main thing.
Keep the main thing the main thing.
Main thing the main thing. All right, we're going to sign off. Love you guys. We'll be back on the channel tomorrow live.